all downhill from here.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us here in downtown Savannah as we are getting ready to broadcast to you the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade on just a glorious day. Good to have you with us. I'm Mike Sela.
And I'm Dawn Baker. I tell you, we couldn't have asked for a better day for this parade, and I would tell you, you guys are probably going to hold me up here this year, because since 1995, I've been running up and down this parade route, dancing with everybody and losing my mind. I think I'm in timeout a little bit, but I'm really excited to join you all here.
That's why we put you in the middle, so you can't get away, Don.
I'm excited to be with you, Don, because I usually see you standing way down there jumping up on floats. Now I get to stand right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm Jimmy Ray. I'm Savannian.
Marshal.
Grew up right on this corner.
You're Mr. St. Patrick's Day, so he's our authority today. Anything we don't know, you know the answer.
Jimmy, what are you looking forward to today? Obviously, the Vice President's visit's here today.
Yeah, the Vice President's visits. I'm sorry I wasn't able to see him and wave to him, but golly, who wrote the script for this beautiful weather? I mean, this is beautiful St. Patrick's Day. And, you know, there are people here from San Diego.
Really?
Yeah, policemen and firemen from San Diego.
That's wonderful.
They knew from friends that have been here before that were in the Army, and they said, we're going to Savannah. And I said, well, you think you'll come next year? He goes, yes.
Absolutely.
He said, we will be here next year. I said, well, great. We're Savannians. We love to have people come into town, see our beautiful city, and maybe one day you'll become a Savannian.
That's right.
Could happen.
That's right.
Could happen.
Well, I tell you what, we're ready to bring you more coverage. You can watch anywhere in the world. Tell your friends if they're in San Diego or Maine or
Iraq.
Ireland. Or for our military overseas,
right.
You can check it out, WTOC.com.
I have a lot of friends that are from Savannah that can't be here,
Right.
but they're watching us right now. So
We're so excited about that. So please don't forget we're live streaming on WTOC.com, and we'd love to have you to join us and see what Savannah really does on St. Patrick's Day, because honestly, in my opinion, nobody does it better.
It is one of the biggest, grandest parades you'll ever see, and one of the grandest festivals you'll see afterwards. There's a lot of people. They were talking hundreds of thousands of people coming into town for this. So it's going to be a great event, a great time here in Savannah. We're going to bring you the start of the parade here shortly. But first, we want to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more coverage.
all right.
Welcome back, everybody. Have a little bit of a breeze, as you can see, which is good, and we got a lot of sunshine as we get ready for the 194th Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade, and the streets are lined here from our vantage point in front of the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist.
Absolutely beautiful day, and I tell you, I am so excited about this parade. I'm a parade girl anyway. I grew up in marching band, so I remember when this parade was not nearly as big as it is right now, and we were just so proud to be a part of it even then. And I remember us learning all those wonderful Irish songs. And sometimes you notice that the bands don't do that anymore. They just come down here jamming, which we love.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing the bands, especially the Junkanoo band all the way from the
Oh,
Bahamas.
my
You know, I
goodness.
love those guys, those beautiful outfits, and they dance so well.
I don't know how they make 3 miles of non-stop dancing.
I know, but also looking forward to seeing the military.
Yeah.
We love when the majority of them are home. We love to see the junior ROTC, the future leaders in the military out there, and we showing them so much respect. It's so wonderful because ROTC is just a great program.
Of course it
Discipline,
is.
citizenship, you name it.
Well, you know, yesterday we had the Sergeant William Jasper ceremonies, and that's to honor past, present, and future servicemen and women. It's a beautiful occasion that we have right there at the square. Sergeant William Jasper, who was killed here during the Revolutionary War. And the history goes that if there was a Medal of Honor awarded to a soldier, he would have gotten 4, because he got wounded at Fort Moultrie in South Carolina, and he came over here, and he was mortally wounded. Sure was.
And the 3rd ID will be marching today, and a little bit of a change this year. It's always kind of been tradition in the past where people would run out and give kisses to members of our military, but this year they are putting the kibosh on that, as we could say.
But not the BC Cadets.
No. That's one tradition they're not stopping.
And you can certainly understand that we are really living in a changing times. I think few people were alluding to, well, maybe this is because the Vice President is coming, perhaps. But I think we're living in a changing time now.
Well, we are.
Make sure that we're protecting our heroes who are giving so much for our nation.
That's exactly right.
You have some people, special people who are watching us now. Who
I do, Dawn. I sure do. A longtime friend of mine, Jill Winowitz, she's at home. For years, she's been in charge of the flag unit that leads the parade with all the kids. And Jill, we wanted to say hello to you. And Peter Hill, down on Whitmarsh Island, friend of mine since we were 13 years old. He's in the Johnson High School Hall of Fame, and we've been friends since then.
All right, stay with us.
Well, Jimmy, why don't you continue? You have quite a list there of wonderful people who are certainly missing this occasion out here, but I'm always so happy they can tune in the hospital room and watch it on TV.
And we are starting to see a little movement down the square, so it will be a little bit before we can get to that vantage point when that parade's moving through.
Right,
yeah.
You have a few more people, though.
Denny Herb, who is a past Grand Marshal. Denny, gosh, buddy, I hope you're watching us on WTOC. You gave me my command yesterday that I better say something about you, and by golly, I am. And so is everybody else. And, of course, my beautiful sister Nancy in Brunswick. She couldn't make it up. So I want to – all her friends in Brunswick are, hey, Jeff. All of her friends go to her house to watch the parade.
You know, we're really excited to start seeing these police units from Savannah Police Department, Chatham County Police Department moving in, because that means that we're about to see the Grand Marshal very shortly.
Yeah, I see the flags on the south side of Lafayette.
Yep, you can see them moving
coming right around. Of course, the police always lead the...
It's always a good sign.
You know, it was a funny, quick story.
Look at this beautiful shot here of the Georgia State Patrol coming.
Wait till you see these guys with their Sam Brown belts on and their... Oh, my goodness.
That is always a great vantage point where we have on Lafayette Square. When you come around that corner and then you turn and you see the cathedral. It is such a beautiful path on this parade route.
It sure is.
It's almost like a beautiful unveiling as they come around the corner. So happy to hear all that applause for our Georgia State Patrol.
And they got their motorcycle patrol as well. 1937, Georgia State Patrol.
I love that these guys get this kind of reception here, because we all know when we see them in our rearview mirrors, that is not what we're thinking.
That's right.
As the hair stands up on the back of your neck in panic, What did I do? What did I do?
And when you feel good is when they zoom past you.
Right? Oh, my gosh, it's that relief. It's amazing.
First thing you do is you look to how fast. Hit the brakes. No matter what speed you're going, hit the brakes.
That's right. You always take your foot off the accelerator, no matter what. Thank you all, men and women, for what you do every single day, protecting us on the roads. And even when we don't want to slow down, you're there to remind us to use our brains at all times when we're out there.
And they're going to be out in force on the interstates here for St. Patrick's Day weekend, so do not drink and drive if you are going to imbibe a little bit here during the festivities.
You know, it's like we were saying, those are some pretty motorcycles, but you don't want one behind you.
No, sir.
They're coming in the picture now is the color guard of the 4th degree of the Knights of Columbus, which is a Catholic men's international organization. And they've been participating in our parade for many, many years. It says 8 years, but they've been doing it longer than 8.
Right.
They've been doing it for a long time.
Well, they sure look sharp today as they carry Old Glory and the Irish
flag and the Georgia flag and the papal flag, the Catholic papal flag.
Absolutely.
As you're seeing people standing up on the sides here in their spots on the bleacher.
I think we do have the best place to come, because even though it's usually very, very crowded, there's that wonderful level of respect because you're right in the shadow of the cathedral,
right.
St. John the Baptist.
That's exactly right.
No matter how times have changed, that hasn't changed.
That's right, for a long time.
And talking with the Grand Marshal earlier, Mike Kenny, he was saying obviously the biggest thing about the parade is starting off with that Mass, the faith part of St. Patrick's Day, and then the friendship, and then the fun, and the patriotism and the fun were his four biggest things that
You know what Father Kavanaugh said this morning at the Finian breakfast? He's from Savannah and graduated from Benedictine. He said that he was, not long ago, he was standing in front of the cathedral and all the families were coming by. And the guy said, well, this is kind of boring, look at all these families. And Father, he'll say what he thinks.
That's right.
He said, let me tell you something, buddy. We appreciate you coming to town, but this parade isn't for you, it's for us.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
For Savannah. It's for the Savannah people.
Well,
but thanks for coming.
That's to me is just one of the most beautiful parts as well, when you see all those families and honestly how they've grown through the years.
I know.
You see people out there who can walk and can't walk. From strollers and some even in a wheelchair and being in a car because they can't walk. But it's so important for us to make sure that we shine a beautiful light on all the families that make up our Irish Catholic Catholic
And
community.
that's the whole thing started back 194 years ago because of that. It just so happened to throw a couple of bands and soldiers and floats.
Well,
There you go.
and that's what it really is about. It's about that tradition. It's about that family. It's about so many people come back home for some of the children that have left. This is a family reunion. as
This
people
is
are
a
coming
family
home.
homecoming reunion because I promise you, working with you nice folks at WTOC, there are people that haven't been here in 15, 20 years that I know because they moved away. But I see them today because they got to come right past me.
And there, you know, what I love about also the squares here too is especially spending time on the other side of Lafayette Square for most of these parades, getting ready to jump on a float. You meet all these families who have been here throughout the generations.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There's a young man, and I can't call his name right now, and he's going to really get me. He is from Tennessee, and I met him when he was a 12th grader. And now he comes not only with his parents, but he has a family. So I met the girlfriend, I met the fiance,
Really?
I met the new baby. So every year we've been taking pictures since the 90s. And it's always, hey, Miss Dawn.
Hey, Miss Dawn.
So it's just really wonderful to have those reunions and just to see how people really make that effort.
So she not only had to get the family's blessing, she had to get Don Baker's
That's
blessing.
right, there you
as well.
go.
Well, you know,
You
we
are
always
approved.
we always have to try to thank as many people as we can. Of course, St. Vincent's Convent right here to our left, and to the right on your picture screen the Sisters of Mercy are all sitting down in front of us, and they've been here since 1845. And you know that convent was built in 1845. St. Vincent's has never closed their doors.
Not even during the
never
Civil War?
closed during the famine, during the yellow fever, during the wars. They've never closed their doors, and they're still operating. The Sisters of Mercy are out of Baltimore, Maryland.
That is wonderful. What a testament to faith. And
Right. And I'd like to remind people at Benedictine and St. Vincent's, you don't have to be Catholic to go there.
Right.
You can
Right.
be any religion, and they teach all religions.
Well, we seem to have a little pause here. We're waiting on the Grand Marshal to make his rounds. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome back, everybody. We are looking live down at the corner. You see Lafayette Square and right in front of the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. And this is a beautiful shot. This is new for our parade unit this year and giving you this coverage. This is from a drone. This is live coverage high above and looking down, and we can see more of that square. And that's the one thing that you never, I think in the past, didn't get that vantage point of. You see how many people are filling Lafayette Square in the backdrop.
And always remember, too, because of all the thick tree coverage, you'll never see the hundreds who are packed in that one square. But it's just a beautiful perspective of just seeing the crowd here here at the cathedral, which is absolutely beautiful all the time.
Yeah, look at that. That's the crowd. It's like that for 3 miles on both sides of the street. Look at the crowd in the square.
That's amazing.
And that's one of those things, too, when you can see it from our vantage point, but going throughout the parade.
Yeah.
As you said, it is throughout the almost, the 2.5 mile route here for the parade, where you'll have them 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deep.
Right.
Especially what was interesting to me, the one year I rode the Rock and Roll Marathon float. And when we got down to Bay Street and made that turn, it was almost frightening how many people were there on the riverside.
I know.
It looked like they were 10 to 11 deep. 5 to 6 on the other side, and it just got bigger and bigger. So,
and when you hit that turn in front of City Hall,
yes, sir.
And then, of course, the last leg is from Bay to Liberty. It ends at the Knights of Columbus and the DeSoto.
And then you get there, and it's like, oh, we're done? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, here comes
that beautiful scene there.
This should be. Let's see.
Well, they should be part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee with their Grand Marshal, Michael Kinney, also family, and his aides that have been going with him throughout this Festival of St. Patrick's, going to all these many events around the area.
And always leading the way, the flags of Ireland, which are always so beautiful. All the wonderful young people, students who normally carry those flags, and can't wait until they make this turn so you can turn so you can really see the beauty of these flags making the way. And this is really letting us know that we are about to officially start, because the Grand Marshal is certainly not far behind.
He's right behind the flags of Ireland. And this is what Jill Winowitz was in charge of. Jill, they're looking good. I want you to check out the screen. The kids are behaving themselves and carrying their flags proudly.
And this is made up of all young children here in the community carrying these flags, representing Ireland and the United States there with
all the counties and
glory.
districts.
Absolutely beautiful. And the perfect amount of breeze.
Right?
That's right.
Cue the breeze.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful, beautiful day. If you are still thinking about, should I come out here and brave the crowd, I say yes. Come on out and enjoy this in person. What a beautiful affair you can be a part of today.
Pick any spot within 3 miles.
That's right.
Yeah, you might want to catch one of those shuttles to come on down here. But yeah, this weather has just turned out perfect and good for marching too. You either get it too hot, sometimes too cold, but
or the wind blowing for the flags, and it really is difficult for the flag bearers.
But this is just right.
I know a couple of these young people.
Oh, here they come, the pipes.
Bagpipes, yes.
Here they come.
We got the Rockland County Police Emerald Society. The band made up of police officers in the New York metro area. They formed in 1995 by Kevin Graney and Chief Thomas Gaynor.
13 years they've been coming to Savannah. That's why they love coming.
You talk to them, they talk about how they'll take Savannah over New York anytime.
They do.
Number one, because of the weather.
The weather. and how friendly people are.
Yes.
Friendly.
I think a lot of our visitors are kind of shocked by how friendly everyone is here.
It is the hostess city, and after their nor'easters that they
there
had.
he is. There's the Grand Marshal.
Oh, there's
Mike
Kenny. There he is. He's got to go up and talk to the bishop.
Get a little blessing
Get a
to
little
start
blessing.
the day.
Start the day. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's a traditional thing.
And there they see Mike Kenny walking up towards the steps of the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist.
There he is.
How beautiful.
And his wife, Laura.
She's such a great First Lady of St. Patrick's.
Well, she has been beaming and grinning from ear to ear throughout.
Well, you know, her maiden name is Brown, but her mother was Orion.
Here's the blessing.
Please let us get out of the way. Mike, I'll give you a blessing. Not only for today, but for the whole year. You may be in good health, happy, and filled with great joy. Michael, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you kindly and grant you his peace. And may Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Bye, my family. Thank you.
Enjoy the day.
And all the group. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Laura, congratulations to you. You're very welcome. We'll be right behind you.
That can be an incredible experience and kind of overwhelming, Jimmy. Do you remember that moment?
Oh, gosh, do I. It's, I tell you, it gives you chills when the bishop gives you his blessing.
And Bishop Hartmeyer is just precious to me.
Oh, he is a wonderful person. He loves, when he found out he was going to be the bishop of the Diocese of Savannah, he said, I was so excited to come to Savannah.
There we got Jamie Ertl out there on the scene trying to catch up with the Grand Marshal.
She's going to get him.
She's going to get him.
We rehearsed this.
Hi, darling.
It's a great day.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, a really spiritual day. And there's a lot of steps, a lot of fond memories. Every time I took one, I see thousands and thousands of our friends and family and our priest and the bishop here today. We are truly blessed.
What a wonderful day for you. 2 big mics in town, and honestly, to us, you're the biggest.
This is everything, and Laura and I, my family, are so grateful. So grateful.
You know, Tim Guideret told us that you have not been to a mass on St. Patrick's Day since your dad was the Grand Marshal?
Correct. It's been 40 years since Dad in 1978. I was at Mass. ever since then, I've been in the back cheering on the other marshal, lining up the parade with my fellow adjutants, and that's how we do it. And this is my year to step it up, and I'm so grateful for the parade committee to give Laura and I the opportunity.
Congratulations to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Grand Marshal.
Isn't that wonderful? I think congratulations again to the Grand Marshal, Mike Kinney. That's one of the aspects that you don't think about. So many of these men, like you were working behind the scenes on the most important day. So something like Mass, they can't be a part of because they're making sure that we have an orderly, good time.
They have to
it's a great day for the Grand Marshal.
Locations.
That's right. That's right. So congratulations to the Grand Marshal and his wonderful team, and especially that First Lady, Laura.
And he was saying that was a lot of steps up the cathedral. Well, he's got a lot more steps he's going to be making throughout this parade route. Enjoy, pace yourself as well. But he's got a lot of people behind him, a big entourage as they're following throughout the parade here.
Jimmy Ray. Jimmy! Looking good, Jimmy!
So, of course, Jimmy Ray always has the fan club, Mr. St. Patrick.
That's why he's on the outside.
That's right.
Oh, and here we have, in memory of past Grand Marshals, Festus Ryan and Nicholas Kinney as well. Back in 1978, Mike Kinney's dad. Back in 1978.
That's right.
Hey, Jimmy.
Well, this is just awesome to have that, be able to, you can see the sun shining bright with top down on all these people enjoying them. The Lord is definitely smiling on the Irish today.
Yes, he is.
Goodness says Father O'Brien. Everybody knows Father O'Brien. Past Grand Marshal.
That's right.
And he is one that all the events as well that just the Grand Marshal goes to, he attends quite a few of them himself.
He certainly does. And, of course, behind the wheel there is Officer Barbara O'Neill with the Garden City Police Department. She's served many years with the Savannah Police as well. And we saw the story of that Cadillac that came all the way from Illinois.
That's right.
The Ireland family drove that down.
I'll be darned.
Now, I can't remember the rest of the story, but trust me, there's a great story. Go to WTOC.com,
there you go.
And you can learn about that awesome Cadillac that drives the
that's why we have a website.
That's right.
Because we can't keep all that information.
And you hear the cheers. That's for Bishop Hartmeyer. He's coming on down now, looking good on the back of his convertible.
And I want to say that might be the car
that might be
from
it,
the Ireland family. That they had been down here 20 years ago, and they thought that they could get a better ride for the Archbishop. And they said, he needs to be in a better car. And they actually didn't live here, and they moved to Savannah.
Isn't that something?
And they've been driving
for
that car ever
years.
since for 20 years, the Ireland family.
And, you know, right behind the is Brian Coonahan, the general chairman, the second year, and the adjutant staff and the executive board that puts this whole thing together.
See, that's how you do it, Jimmy. You sit, let them walk, and you still get all the cheers from everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Got a great group of people here.
Everybody here.
And here comes the parade committee. Look at that group.
Whoa.
Oh, my. Well, it takes all those people to put on a parade like this.
It almost looks like they let everybody that's attending get in the parade here right now.
This is what they say about the parade. What's it about? Say, parade committee members and their families.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And that's what a lot of families and people that are part of it say, that they stay with it for their families. Mm-hmm. They want them to enjoy the same things that they had when they were growing up as kids and raising their families, and such pride as people are walking through here.
And what many people sometimes forget is they're planning year-round for this one day to make sure that it is a beautiful parade, it runs smoothly, and boy, for those adjutants, make sure you don't break any rules.
No,
they'll get you straight
they'll get
very
you.
quickly.
They'll say, nope, you can't come here, young man.
About
you
face.
will get out of the street right now.
That's right.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day.
But we certainly appreciate this wonderful gift that the Irish community gives all of us on
It
St.
keeps
Patrick's
on
Day.
giving. This is just amazing. And as you said, yeah, these people work year-round tirelessly to make sure that this parade day goes off without a hitch. Obviously, the centerpiece of it all. And making sure, as you said earlier, too, you know, with some more of the security concerns in the world that we live in now, there's a lot more that goes into it than it did, you know, just even 20, 25 years ago.
That's true. That's true. What a good-looking crowd there. I saw babies and so many who are, look at the little fella here in the wagon. Oh, okay, we're in the drone shot now, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you're still seeing these families just beaming in the sunshine, making their way.
I always look at many of the ladies who are wearing high heels. I often wonder, at mile 2, are they still in those heels?
That's when they might have to break off and go to their square where other people are set up.
Probably have some cute green slippers waiting for them
course
somewhere.
they do. Of course.
And Dave Robertson passed Grand Marshal right there.
There.
I tell you, sitting next to Jimmy Ray is like sitting next to Elvis.
Kind of. I'm surprised we don't have security for him.
That's
you
right.
know, his own Secret Service.
Hi, Bobby. All right, guys.
Coming up is the Coastal Elementary
my God.
Middle High School Marching and Concert Band. They are all the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
And it consists of 6th through 12th grade children of Central Elementary, Middle High Schools of the Talbot County School System out of Talbot, Georgia.
Of Georgia.
Yep.
That was an award out of Tennessee. So proud of these young people. They traveled a long way to be a part of the celebration. Let's listen in.
All right, we want to check in with Jamie Erdl right now down along the parade route. Jamie?
I'm with the Irish Minister of State, Michael Darcy, and he's being driven by Tybie's own Rusty Moses. Michael, tell me about your first parade experience in Savannah.
Well, if Ireland is the land of 100,000 welcomes, Savannah is the city of 1,000,000 welcomes. I've never experienced the kindness, the goodness like it before anywhere.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Savannah. Happy St. Patrick's Day in America.
It's followed by the Irish Consul of the Southeast, Shane Stevens. He's stationed in Atlanta. No, he's happy to be here on this beautiful
He told
day.
us yesterday, both of them said they're so glad to be here.
Oh, and check out this float here, Savannah Deanery Catholic Schools.
All the Catholic schools, yep, that's right.
That is just beautiful.
So beautiful.
Look at those kids enjoying themselves.
You know, we used to walk in the parade as kids into all the elementary schools, 5 of them, and we would carry either an American flag or an Irish flag, but they had to condense it to just a float now because there was so many of them.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like the parade committee that just went by.
And they couldn't round you guys up, right? Oh, Jimmy, get back over here.
This is our past Jan Marshall.
That's Jimmy
here,
Burr.
James Burr.
Yeah.
1992.
Yes. He's been the adjutant like 6 times. He's been the Grand Marshal. He's been General Chairman. He's done it all.
Oh, and you like that? They got the signs behind them saying, "We love you,
We
Papa."
love you, Papa. I love that.
Look at all. That's why the parade's here.
Here's a
Oh, beautiful band out of Pride of Port Charlotte Marching Band out of Port Charlotte, Florida.
See the sign right there? Get well, Denny.
Oh,
Get
get
a
well,
shot of
Denny.
that.
Her. If we could get a shot of that,
Get it.
and if you could get a shot of that, just pan down. right there.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. Hello, Dan. That's his brother and his 2 sons.
And again, you're watching and listening to the Pride of Port Charlotte Marching Band.
That was awesome. Thank you for coming up from Florida.
They were
Perform for us, the
great.
Pride.
And this is a very familiar sight here. Hogan's Heroes coming up.
Past General Chairman, past Adjutant, and past Grand Marshal Jerry Hogan. And his son, Jerry, who was also a past General Chairman.
Absolutely beautiful float there. Big family following behind.
And there you see Jerry and his wife, who is in charge of St. Vincent's Academy.
She is. She's the principal of St. Vincent's.
Hey, guys. Jimmy, they need to speak to you over there, I think.
The whole family's here.
They go, Jimmy, we got something to say to you.
You know, it's funny. Their nephew from Illinois came up and wanted his picture. He was crying. He was like 5. And he was crying. I said, why are you crying? He goes, because I wanted a picture with you, the Grand Martian.
Hey, guys.
Same to you, buddy. Same to you. Doctor, good to see you, buddy.
I believe this is Judge Mary Catherine Moss coming up right now.
That's Jerry Hogan's daughter.
I knew that.
Yeah,
she has been in the parade since birth.
Since birth. Yeah.
And
that's
of course, right now, we're going to give her props, though. She is the Chief Magistrate of Chatham County.
All right.
Oh, and coming up behind that, we have John J. Forbes Jr., or Jim, past Grand Marshal, 1998. And that's the great thing, too, about the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade is you don't forget about those that have served in the past.
That's exactly, yes. That's why we give them the big cars.
Big fancy cars.
And then they get to ride in style.
That's right. And we're looking at the Oglethorpe Charter School Marching Titan Band. They sound fantastic, and they're right here from Savannah. We love that. And guess what? They are younger people, grade 6, 7, and 8. So can you imagine when they go on feet onto these high schools?
It's just amazing. That's middle
talented.
School right there, and how talented they are. In fact, let's give you a listen.
So much, the Oglethorpe Charter School Marching Titan Band. Great job, guys.
Great job. And there you see, former Grand Marshal Tommy Brunson. Yep, making sure his hair is all slicked up, ready for his TV appearance.
You know, Tommy and I worked together as executive committee. He was the chairman, I was the vice chairman, and we worked together for many years together.
And also helping to broadcast this parade for many years, too, the two of them. You look good.
And another all of my life parade participant there.
Absolutely. And enjoys every minute of it.
That's right. Look at the beautiful family
Look at this
here.
family. Look at this.
The little girl in those cute little
Oh, my
sunglasses.
gosh. Yeah, they're dancers, too. Irish dancers.
And here comes another former Grand Marshal, 2003, Pete Kneff.
Pete Kneff with his entourage.
So how much do you let him not forget that in 2003 when it poured the entire time? I mean, it was like a monsoon in here.
Oh, and he's a plumber.
Yes, yes. I don't think any of us will forget that year.
No.
And this is the Crimson
look at that little
Symphonic
guy.
Sound Machine of Herschel V. Jenkins High School right here in Savannah. They are outstanding. And
band director Michael A. Simmons Jr., and they go to a lot of parades, as you know, around here, Veterans Day, MLK Parade.
Oh, yeah.
And they were the Orange Bowl Parade, and they are here in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade every single year.
well,
We
I think we're
appreciate
in
that.
for quite a show because they usually steal the show wherever they go. So I'm looking forward to them approaching these cameras.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Marching Warriors. Let's go now to our Jamie Erdl, who is with Paul Hinchy, St. Joseph Candler Health Systems.
And Paul has a special guest this year, and she's doing very well. This is Addie J.
Addie J. Hinchy. This is my 3-year-old granddaughter.
She's trying to say something.
God
God bless you. And I'm holding something special. This is the Celtic Cross Award for St. Joe's Candler, winning for the best float in the parade.
And
Tell me all about the theme.
The theme is it traces Catholic education in Savannah, the churches, which is the cathedral, and then healthcare. Those are the 3 legs of the stool that have all been provided by the Sisters of Mercy and Benedictine Military School. So that's the theme. And all the guys in our engineering department work for 4 weeks on this thing. And I just saw it this morning, so I was really pleased.
And then you saw this?
Yeah, and I saw this. Yeah, we couldn't believe it. And these are all of our coworkers. And then to have my granddaughter here is just a big day.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and
Thanks,
thank
Jamie.
you so much. And bye, Addie.
Bye.
St. Joseph Candler always does a magnificent job with their beautiful floats every single year. Congratulations again to them on the Celtic Cross Award.
And St. Joe's Hospital has really just changed with that whole emergency ward and everything else out there. It's beautiful.
And here's Dr. Frank
Here's Dr. Frank Rossiter.
past
Here
Grand Marshal.
come
He's
my
got a
gift
gift
for you.
Ready. Thank you, Frank.
There you go.
Our breakfast.
That's the breakfast of champions right there.
Hey, Mike. Gosh, I see people in that crowd right there I haven't seen in years.
And as we know, his father was also Grand Marshal way back in 1972.
He sure was. And he worked for the Savannah Morning News.
All right, coming up here, we have the band marching unit out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, my
Executive
goodness.
Director Don Barnes. And they say they've won more awards than they can count.
That's right. We're expecting a show then.
This is their first time, though, in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade.
I think they'll be back. I tell you, those pom-pom girls can really grow.
I hope they know they got 3 more miles. But they do. They got enough energy.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop.
To be young again, huh?
Oh,
now, they
goodness.
were only founded back in 2011.
Wow, fantastic job. The band.
And they are an inner city band from Baltimore, and they give it obviously a unique opportunity to youth and young adults. They encourage musical exploration and community activism.
Gosh, and they get to visit the other cities.
Well, they say they go up and down the East Coast.
That's awesome.
From parade to parade.
Right.
Well, welcome to our city and our
Look at the tiny little drummer boys.
Yes.
Look at them.
Little
The
guys.
cymbals and the little drum. Wow.
That's getting the whole family involved.
That's right. That's right. Oh, well, they're about to turn it up now.
Here comes a real large family, the Ryan Burks and the Chorus families.
Irish Imps.
The Irish Imps.
They're highlighting the third generation grandchildren.
They've been marching in our parade since 1964 as a family.
Wow.
And there you see Kelly Tours making their way down Abercorn.
There's another Hey Denny sign.
And that has past Grand Marshal, featuring the past Grand Marshal, Michael F.
Good.
Ryan,
Great.
1996.
And Tony Ryan, 2006. And they're all yelling for Jimmy.
Mike.
We're certainly excited to see the Windsor Forest High School marching knights. They are right here out of Savannah, and they're in almost every parade as well, doing a good job representing the school. Let's listen.
Comes a classmate of mine, Walter Crawford.
Oh, he's calling you out.
Oh, wow.
Jimmy Ray! Hi, Jimmy!
Walter. David. You guys, good to see all of you.
Some of these beautiful grandbabies on the convertible following close behind. I love how they have an extra car in case anybody gets
Just
out
in
of it,
case.
you know?
And for the little ones,
That's
too.
smart.
Sometimes even a couple.
Walter Crawford, 2011.
You know,
Another
he has
great Grand Marshal.
He has license as an electrician, a nurse, and a home builder.
All right. Well, let's not forget about Tim Ansley, past Grand Marshal 2012 coming up there.
Here comes Tim. Now, he is a past adjutant for like 6 parades.
Yeah, he's been part of the parade committee in adjutant since
many
1971.
Yay! This is for Doug Weathers
Johnny Cole, and Mike Manhattan. We love you, fellas, and we'll be with you one day, and God rest your soul.
I was going to say, Doug's still here.
Doug's still here.
Doug's still here. Doug's probably watching at home going, what? Am I okay?
It's Hugh Coleman and Angela.
St. Patrick's Day, Doug.
Hugh Coleman and Angela.
Hey,
Angela
Hugh.
runs the parade office. Believe me.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, she gets a lot of phone. Oh, some of the phone calls she gets.
And Dennis Cunahan's coming up on us.
Just after last year, he was our Grand Marshal.
Yes, he was.
Number one, WTOC.
There we
number
go.
one.
You bet. And coming up behind, we have the Chatham County Sheriff's Honor Guard.
More of the Cunahan family there coming on by. Big smiles, enjoying the day.
And obviously we saw Brian a little bit earlier, Brian Cunahan, who's
Yes.
keeping this all together here with the parade and leading that.
And their father was the Grand Marshal in 1988, just a year before my dad was the Grand Marshal in 89.
So as we mentioned, the Chatham County Sheriff's Honor Guard coming up.
And there you see Sheriff John Wilcher alongside as well.
Oh, there he is. He's looking mighty dapper today, isn't he?
Isn't he, though? Got his green tie on.
Happy St. Patrick's
Happy
Day,
St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know much about the school coming here, Benedict.
Right? Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Right?
I don't know much about it.
New on the scene.
Check out the
New on
cadets.
the scene.
Benedictine Military School Cadet Brigade Commander Nick Iannone.
We just love to see these young people. What is it, 400 strong?
400 strong.
400
yes,
strong.
ma'am. That's what it is.
And, of course, they need a little bragging rights here about that #1 sports program in Georgia.
Absolutely. Football and Nick.
Football, baseball.
Nick was quarterback. For 3 years of that.
Lost 2 games and won 38.
Exactly.
Wow.
I think he's going to play at Georgia State,
Georgia
if I'm not mistaken.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations to him.
And as you can see on the cadets, a lot of lipstick on the faces.
Lipstick's already out.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in with Jamie Ertl, who is a long line with some of the cadets. Jamie?
This is Hampton Rushing. He's a senior at Benedictine. What's the favorite part of the parade for you?
Just seeing everybody out here all for the same reason and come together as a city. And everybody seeing just all the tradition that we have here.
It's bittersweet that you're a senior, but it was a great ride.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're so excited about these Benedictine cadets. They are awesome young men. I just love how disciplined they are, and they're even able to keep doing what they're supposed to do while all the lipstick smeared lips are coming toward them from strangers, and they take it so well. We're so proud of these guys. Many of them future leaders in our military of tomorrow.
They get that lipstick on, and especially if you're facing the sun side, you'll have that that tattoo after it washes off after the parade.
This, as a matter of fact, this will be the, let me get it straight, the 116th parade they've marched in.
Wow.
Since 1902.
1902, that's right.
I had to do the reverse math. And they are standing in formation. Such pride with the Benedictine cadets, and once a cadet, always a cadet, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, guess what? Part of the holdup is some ladies who went into the SUV to kiss the people who were leading the BC. I'm like, get out of that SUV or take the ride.
Get an Uber. Get
Come on, get out of here.
You know, when the school first opened in 1902.
When you were there?
When I was there, there was only 35 cadets.
Wow.
35.
That's amazing. I think Jarvis Robertson has become an honorary cadet over here. One of our reporters, he was marching in formation. That's on camera. Good job. That's the best unit to pick, okay?
That's right. That's right.
If you have to join some people, that's a good one.
Need a little handoff.
That was very smooth.
That was very smooth. As you said, started out with 35 a long time ago, and now you just see rows and rows.
Rows and rows and rows of them.
I just love the respect that the crowd is giving this group. They are on their feet in case you can't really tell from that camera angle. But that's so awesome to give those young men so much respect on St. Patrick's Day, and every day, honestly.
I forgot how many we've had, for many, many years, how many went to West Point Air Force Academy and Naval Academy.
Not surprised at all. Wonderful students there.
Here comes Charlie Jung, Coach Jung. Savannah High. Charlie, how you doing, buddy? Oh, thank you, sir. He was a football player from 63 to 66, playing football for Savannah High.
Wow, he looks fantastic.
He does. He's a retired fireman and retired from the National Guard.
Wow. And following these awesome cadets, we have an honoring the BC class of 1959.
And you're not going to believe this, but this is their class reunion time. What a nice time to have it.
Oh, my gosh, yes. And they've been in this parade for 18 years.
As a class group.
As a class group, yes.
Right. Right.
30 class members and their families coming through here. Marilyn Brent, wife of Johnny Brent, makes the sashes. The reunion centers around the St. Patrick's Day and other holidays, and it's their 58th reunion this year. And as we said, this is really a homecoming for a lot of these families.
It is. They know they're going to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a lot of them on the little carriage in the back.
Oh, I see that. Yes.
Well, I was going to say, class of 59.
Good to see all of you.
This is a really large group. Congratulations, class of 59. You all don't get into too much trouble here celebrating that reunion.
Look at David with his white beard, Santa Claus.
Oh. And here come the Columbia and District Pipe Band all the way from Hudson, New York. They're formed by Joe McCudden and Jack Curry. In 1986, they're known as the People's Band. Pipe band major is Dan Curry, along with his brothers Tom and Jack, and his children Danny and Colleen are also members. And they were in last year's parade too, so they decided to come on back. And right now, the Vice President Mike Pence is taking the stand at City Hall. Must be an exciting time to be in that area of the parade.
Yeah, and a lot with the enhanced security and some of the other protocol that was in place, but now they'll see where it all pays off as the Vice President.
How exciting.
In the downtown area. Well, give it up for the third ID. This is always the biggest cheer and applause each and every year.
I want to thank you all for your service.
Thank you for your service. Rhythm of the Marn.
They're looking good.
Yeah, always.
Everybody is standing for the third ID as they're marching through.
And I will say, as I look at these beautiful, handsome faces of these men passing by, it looks as if the ladies have shown a lot of restraint this year.
There's one right there.
Oh, there's one. But that is really
There's
impressive.
Always one. There's always one, right?
There's two.
There's two. I think we got a breakout. Something's happening.
They're 3, 4,
oh, no, they're
5. But still, that is outstanding. Thank you, ladies, for listening to the rules. And thank you, gentlemen, for all that you all do. And some ladies in that group as well.
And check it out. You see on your screen the Hibernian Society of Savannah and President Peter Muller. And they have been marching since 1824.
That's right. That's right.
The first group to walk in Savannah's first St. Patrick's Day parade.
And here's Jamie Ertl.
Oh, Jamie Ertl.
Peter, real quickly, fantastic day. You've been doing this how many years in Savannah?
I've been doing it ever since back to my Benedictine days, but the Hibernian Society was formed in 1812, and we were the original founders of the parade and ran it for many years.
Well, thank you, and happy St. Patrick's Day, sir.
Thank you.
Since 1812, the original founders of the parade. You want to see how it all started?
They're the ones that started the Irish Catholic community. They were our Irish Protestants, and they saw how badly the Irish Catholics were being treated, and they started marching out for them, and they started as a parade of being proud of who they are, because they couldn't own businesses, they couldn't vote. I think black people remember that.
I think we have some similar origins.
Kind of same time to say, hey, get out of here, Irishmen.
Well, here comes the Hennessy Matthews clan looking good today. Frank C. Matthews retired. Of course, the seafood icon there in the front. And they have received, in the past, the St. Patrick's Award.
We got a little Eye of the Tiger going right now. Oh! He's got his bike going here as well. Bicycle build for two right there. All right, and there we have the Sinn Féin Society of Savannah.
Mike, very quickly, let's go to where we can see the City Hall. We're going to take a live look right now where Vice President Mike Pence is addressing the area. And the mayor, Eddie Deloach, is greeting the vice president right now.
Mike Pence flying in earlier this morning, landing about 9:45 over at the 165th Airlift Wing.
What an exciting day for Savannah.
Jamie! Hey, Joe.
Oh, my, look at
this split. Did he do the split?
Oh! Can he get up, though?
He must have elastic in those pants.
We got that.
Okay, we can go home. Best part of the parade right there.
Hey, Jimmy Ray!
Hey, Charlie. Hey, who is this guy, Jimmy Ray? I have no
No, I have
no idea.
I need to get his PR person.
But I will tell you, the crowd is about to go wild.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Jamie Ertl is with the Clydesdales. Budweiser Clydesdales. We're so excited.
I'm not a Clyde. I wish I was. I'd get so many more claps in the crowd. These Clydesdales come from New Hampshire this year. This is John Fink, one of the handlers. Tell me about just the preparation to get these horses ready for a parade like this.
Well, we got up about 3 o'clock this morning to get out to the barn, and we had to get out there, wash all their legs up, groom their bodies down, which we curry them and vacuum them. It takes about a couple hours to do that. Then about 6 o'clock, we started braiding their hair, and it takes about half hour to an hour to get them all loaded up after they're braided, and we took them down and we started hitching them up. So it's about a 4-hour process to get them ready for this.
Real quickly, name all of them for me.
Okay, we got Ivan, Bandit, Master, Jack. Then we got Lucky, Sparky, and we got Merlin and Rocco in the back.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Wow. I love the Clydesdales. Oh, my gosh, they are awesome. I think I could use some of their handlers to get ready in the morning. That's a lot of primping they do to look so good. Now I understand why they look so good.
Yeah. And you got the dog up there, and you got...
That's right.
Check this out, the Tommy Butler clan. Making its way. Little one's leading the way. They say they wouldn't miss this for the world, being a part of this parade and day and event.
Good to see you. I certainly understand why. What a beautiful family.
Looking good.
And here is the Fenian Society. With they've been around since 1972. That's very impressive, too. But I know when you have 1824, Jimmy, you might say differently. But they have 34 charter members from the old fort areas of downtown, and now they have 100.
Yeah, the breakfast I went to this morning at the American Legion.
How was that?
Oh, it was wonderful. It's great.
Go me.
I think what many don't understand is how early
the day starts
this morning.
Yes. It's amazing.
Yeah, they always say the breakfast is just to get that day started, making sure you got something in your stomach. Hey there. But it's also a chance to get together.
That's right.
Hey there.
Start the party early before the sun comes up.
Hi, guys. What a group. These are the guys, if you're ever in trouble, you hope they're behind you.
Love it. Love it.
Jimmy, you've been in trouble before? Is that how you know?
No, I just know them, and I know not to mess with them.
Nice breakfast. Hi, Doctor. Hi, guys. Good to see y'all. Good to see you. Yeah. There you go. Good to see all of you.
And this is a huge group. They just keep coming and coming.
You just see a stream of green jackets moving through.
Okay, guys. Great breakfast this morning. Can't do that anymore.
And here we're taking a look at the Billy Dyer clan, and they are honoring Father Billy Dyer, who passed away in 1983. In 1969, though, one of their horses ran through the crowd to... What?
To nurse
on his mother? Jimmy, does that sound right?
What did it say?
It's
one of the horses
ran through the crowd to nurse on his mother. Willie Dyer was in the parade for 58 years before passing away this past November.
Willie Dyer, yeah. In
I know he used to ride the horse in the parade and make it rear up. I know that.
Okay.
Hey there.
It's Julia, his daughter, right there.
Hey there.
Let's go.
Check out the Fogarty clan right there.
Here come the quarters.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Oh,
I couldn't find it with quarters. Has anybody caught one? I know I have.
Not one.
We'll have lunch money when this is all over.
There you go.
And here's the McGrath clan coming up. And they are honoring a past Grand Marshal, Robert J. McGrath, who passed away in November of 2016.
How you doing, buddy?
Been part of the parade 44 years here in Savannah. And I think more people are looking for quarters for Jimmy. Oh, no, we got dollars. Did you see that? We got a $5.
Whoa.
We got a $5 spot for Jimmy. Hey.
Oh.
Can you make change?
What?
The guy with the $5, I'm not the cheap one. You're right. You are.
Right?
Good to see y'all.
Don't spend it all in one place now.
There's money all over the place, guys.
Jimmy has a stack of quarters and a $5. Yeah. Lunch is on Jimmy. All right, Jimmy Erdl is coming up the street with a real superstar today. She's with Ugga. Oh, he's so cute,
Look
too.
at him. Jamie, take it away.
So this is Ugga 10 or Q, and I'm here with Charles Seiler. Ugga doesn't usually make a presence in the parade. What happened this year that he would come and visit Savannah?
Well, he lives here, and we won the SEC. So.
Yeah, go Dogs!
So whenever something special happens, we put him in the parade.
And how is he doing?
He's doing great, but I'm going to hold you to your prognostication of it being 79 degrees today, because if it gets to 80, then we might have to put the top up and cool him down.
Okay, you take care of that dog. Everybody loves him.
Go do it. Thank you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Charlie Russo's driving the bug.
It would figure. He has a star.
Oh, you got to like Ugga's jersey today, all in green.
And the St. Patrick's Day parade. This is awesome. And here is the Stafford clan coming up. And Mr. Stafford, Jim Stafford, was Grand Marshal back in 1991.
He was.
They've been in the parade since 1922 until he passed. And also Nick Stafford was the general manager. Hear me? Grand Marshal.
Yeah.
Well, that too. It's the general manager of the parade. In 1962, adding to the Price family this year for the Big Walk.
And more of the William J. Dyer clan, as well. As we had said, Willie Dyer passing away in November of last year.
You know, it's funny, Mr. Stafford, Jimmy Stafford,
check out
who
the
was the
coach
Grand
line.
Marshal.
That's beautiful.
He introduced my dad to my mom in the 10th grade.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Good man.
Yep.
Good man.
That's right.
Great matchmaker, too. And here is Memorial Health. We're excited to see them again this year in the parade.
There. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And what an awesome float they have with a history of medicine through the years. Some of the first nurses there. And look at the great looking little patients out there. Having a great day on this St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that's interesting, seeing how the years, how things have progressed.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I saw him and I was like, why is he not in the hospital? what is going on
here?
And I know you've seen the pictures of Memorial Hospital. It was first built. There wasn't a tree to be found around it.
Right.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Group in memory of Robbie Ryan.
Mr. Robbie Ryan. Yeah, that's all part of the marriage between Laura and Mike Kinney.
And here is the Lakewood High School Band, all the way from Sumter, South Carolina. Let's take a listen. They're sounding good coming up the street. Fantastic job. The band director, Ray Francis, has been bringing his band to Savannah for 30 years.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Long time.
Yeah, they perform at so many big parades, Mardi Gras, Disney, Universal Studios. They sound fabulous.
And again, that's the Lakewood Marching Gator Band from Sumter, South Carolina. Thank you guys for making the trip.
Society. Marching since 1973.
Hey. Okay, guys.
Look at that weather. out that little one.
Oh, how precious.
Their first parade. Here.
How cute. Look at that little baby
there. You see Mike Foran, past Grand Marshal.
Past Grand Marshal Mike Foran.
2016 with that little one. Look at that.
Off an adorable grandchild here.
I want you to tell Billy Foran, my brother, sick, happy St. Patrick's Day.
And there we have the friendly sons of St. Patrick.
And they are friendly, too, buddy. Let me tell you, they have a good time. Oyster Rose golf tournaments.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just on this day they have a good time.
No, and I'm a member of it. Can you tell?
Oh, and check out that little toy train they got going here.
That is really cute. With all, I think there's some grandbabies piled back there.
Oh, it's the old fire truck, it looks like.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's really cute. They're adorable.
As we can see, the Doherty clan making that turn onto Abercorn Street here. They've been marching for 32 years in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. As we take a look up, then that's one of the vantage points here that some people get to look down overlooking the parade here. Right across the street from the cathedral.
Yeah, the Doherty family's been, they've done a lot in the community for Savannah, not only the Irish Catholic community, but for everybody.
Now, they ran that boarding house on East President Street that's now 1790.
Yeah, that's right.
Doherty clan migrated to Canada in the potato famine, and then they migrated to Savannah.
They said it's too cold in Canada, we're going south.
Makes sense to me. They were smart from the very beginning.
And now we have Pat Farrell and Brian Kemp, Georgia Secretary of State and Chatham County Commissioner for District 4.
Got a big crowd with them today.
Luck of the Irish.
I know Pat Farrell's got to be in that group somewhere. Oh, here he comes. I see him coming up from the back.
Well, and that's the thing. You got to stop and talk to everybody along the parade route.
Is he a politician?
Right.
And here is the Home Depot stocking their distribution center. I think they've gotten a little integrated with Pat.
Hey, it happens.
Home Depot, Farrell clan.
Great. Hey, yeah, I do. Hey.
And now we got the Home Depot float. Look at that.
Always a pretty
all
float.
decked out.
Oh my gosh, look at all these young people they have.
Home Depot, Home Depot. Say home, you say Depot, Home Depot, Home Depot.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That lady is going to have no voice by the time this is over. And the McCarthy clan, Michael M. McCarthy family. Boy, they have 4 generations
that's
marching
a big family,
today.
too.
Always.
Where's Ken?
Ken Griner. There's Janet McCarthy, the best trainer in America.
Patrick, same you, buddy. And that family, Chris McCarthy played for Benedictine University of Georgia and blocked for Herschel Walker.
What?
And Herschel brought him, when Herschel got the award.
The Heisman?
Heisman, he brought him with him. He said, if I wouldn't have got these yards without Chris blocking for me.
That's awesome.
Sure did.
Clan Na Aaron going by.
Yep.
And they've been in the parade since 1979. They're an Irish Fraternal and Social Society.
Hey, Jenny Her, we love you, buddy.
I've already done it.
Then everybody just walked along the parade around having to stop.
That's right. All their family members waiting on hugs, families and friends. This crowd, this clan keeps growing. It's already a huge family. Oh gosh, isn't he sharp looking in his little suit? And there comes Mr. Ken Griner. Oh, well, they just took the camera off of him. But here he comes. His sister is a McCarthy, so Ken has been with them for
Smile
years.
for the camera.
Wave for the camera.
Oh, they keep on blocking Ken.
They don't want Ken on TV today, I see. There he is again, right there. With
There you see our Ken Griner.
There we go. He's talking to
WGOC
Jimmy Ray
sports
right
director.
now. Yes.
South Broad Street. South Broad was overthrown.
And
there we have Jamie Ertl on one of the floats now. Jamie, tell us more.
It's Floor and Decor, and I just wanted to jump on because these guys were having a fantastic time. Their music is bumping. They have a pretty good float. Tell me why you get involved and why you enter into the parade.
So the parade's just a great community event, and we want everybody here in Savannah and all across the nation ultimately to know that we're part of the community and we're here to support it. And, it's just great to be a part of ultimately. It's great.
Thank you so much.
And here comes the black and gold Bishop Moore Catholic High School, all the way from Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, they travel all around the world to perform. They've been to Dublin, Ireland, New York City, many places in between, and they say they love Savannah and have been coming here many times before. In fact, 16 years they've been in the Savannah Parade.
Wow.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Bishop Moore Catholic School, all the way from Orlando, Florida, and I think that's the first time I've heard some Irish music.
Me too.
And it sounds awesome. Here come the Daughters of Ireland following behind. You see their banner right there. Wonderful group there. They just celebrated 30 years. They presented the Grand Marshal's wife with her sash at the Grand Marshal's wife reception on March 2nd.
Hey, these ladies right here, Mary Ellis right there, waving to me now. She's the treasurer. She's
all
got
of them
dual
are waving
citizenship.
to you.
She has dual citizenship. She has dual citizenship with her son. They're getting married. She just
congratulations! She showed up. Go back in front of our camera. Show off that rock.
You need to go back to the camera. Go back to the camera. He's coming to Savannah. He's a civil engineer, and he proposed to her at the cathedral after mass.
So
today?
Today.
Wow,
so
that's
just about an
wonderful.
hour ago. Look at that. Look at the rock. Congratulations.
Newly engaged.
That's right. Right at the cathedral. Right after mass.
We wish you guys all our best.
Oh, check that out.
This is a proud Irish family blend coming by.
Okay,
that's
sweetie.
Tommy Abernathy's
Good to see you.
great-grandfather.
Congratulations.
Was a sailor and shipwrecked on Yap Island and became king of that island.
King
now,
of
that's
the island.
history, man.
Now we're seeing the Duffy family and friends with their Model A Ford right there. If you're lucky enough to be Irish, you're lucky enough. There you go.
I like that.
And here comes the Low Country Down Syndrome Society. They do fantastic work here in our community, as we know. They are wearing mismatched socks to celebrate differences. They say we are all different. that makes us all the same.
Brian
Absolutely
Hushey is
beautiful.
really, really big into this. You know Brian Hushey? You've met Brian.
Yes.
He's really, really big in it.
They do
St. Patrick's Day.
Wonderful work.
That one year they were walking by and they handed me one of the legs for the mismatched sock to show that off.
Okay, next year I'm wearing mismatched socks.
There we go.
I
Sounds
do it
good
pretty
to
much
me.
every day.
Now you could say there's a reason behind
There
it.
is, exactly.
You have an excuse.
And here comes one of the moments I always look forward to, the Irish dancers of Savannah.
Yeah.
Maggie Sykes is their director. Alana Laser is a graduating senior leading the group. This is the first Irish dance school in Savannah, and Jamie Ertl is down with them.
Maggie, they're going to dance for us, and normally we can hear them clicking away. But tell me the ages of the girls, that from the little ones in the middle to the big ones outside.
So our youngest dancers are 4, and they go all the way up to freshmen in college. Some of our dancers who are seniors in high school have actually been dancing with us for 14 years because they started when they were younger. So they've just loved it and kept doing it and have done it for years.
I love the blue. Tell me, I know, but why do they wear blue?
So the blue in our dress actually comes from one of the original Irish flags. So an original Ireland flag was royal blue with a gold harp, and then the gold that we have, we kind of put a play on. Since we have the gold harp, we put a play on it and be like, okay, well that's going to be our orange, and then we have green and white in there as well to kind of symbolize the Irish flag. So some people don't realize that, but that's kind of where our flag, our Irish dance dresses kind of came from, was from an original Irish flag.
Can we see some high kicks real quick?
Yeah, there we go. We got some over here.
You were a dancer.
I was, yeah. I started when I was 3, so I've been doing this for over 20-something years.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
They were fantastic, as always.
And we have Meg Heap, District Attorney for Chatham County, coming through.
She's followed by the Ancient Order of the Hibernians, Division 1.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
I think this is the fun-loving group here.
Yeah, they are. They don't need order. They're just all, hey, Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, Christina and Corey were married 17 years ago in Florida on St. Patrick's Day.
And it stuck.
And the Ladies' Ancient Order of the Hibernians Incorporated.
Hi,
Same to you. And the Shenanigan Society. And they're an Irish organization that has marched since 1981. They promote traditional Irish heritage with traditional and charitable beliefs. And they even have a green tuba. Can't say I've
well,
ever
you
seen
gotta
that
have that.
before.
Just fits right in. Look at that. Beautiful float.
So pretty.
Oh, and look at that. St. Patrick on the side.
I love that.
And here we have behind them
Carey Incorporated.
An Irish-based company, employs many people in the city of Savannah. And this is their first time marching.
Wow. Wonder what do they do? Need to figure that out for next year.
That's my job. I'll find out.
That's right. Get on that, Jimmy.
I'll jump on it right away.
Yeah, this is still a part of the Carey float here coming up with, I'm assuming, some of their employees.
First time in the parade, and they're going to make it worth their while.
There you go. I love it.
Carey Incorporated.
Uh-oh,
See?
now you're in trouble,
Like
Jimmy.
I told you. It's like sitting next to Elvis. You're a rock star, man.
Knights of Columbus right there.
We love you.
You just like.
I like you as a friend. That's right. I don't know about love.
I love him. Here comes the Roland B. Mahoney family. And they are Sandra Mahoney, Roland and family, Buddy, Claire, Asley, John, Alex, and the great-grandson Ryder.
Oh, that little one.
And
we want to check in with our Jamie Earl right now. Jamie, what do you got?
I'm with the New York contingency. We've got the Nassau County Firefighters from Long Island, New York, and I'm joined by a officer from, it threw me off a little bit, Garden City, New York.
Garden City, New York.
We have a Garden City, Georgia, okay?
I heard about it, right around the corner.
Right. Which is better, New York or Savannah Parade?
The Savannah Parade's better.
You heard it here first. That's right. Thank you so much. Welcome to our city.
Thank you.
this band represents 71 counties in Nassau County. They played for presidents and many other dignitaries, and they say they love Savannah.
And Savannah apparently loves them. They have a lot of red lipstick on the side of their faces.
And a standing ovation, too. And here comes the Police Emerald Society of Southeast Georgia, established back in 1998.
20th anniversary. They founded by 4 people in a restaurant on Wilmington Island.
My brother's in that group.
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. And there we can see in our shot, Ghost Coast Distillery. New distillery in Savannah, opened last year. First since Prohibition, just released their first Irish whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Named 1824 after the year of the first Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Awesome. Love that.
An excellent blend. Oh.
Wow. When I go to New York, I'm bringing this with me.
I was going to say, yeah, Jimmy Ray just got one of the patches from the guys over there.
Isn't that awesome?
My get out of jail patch.
You only get one.
You
might need a couple.
One.
Got a little traffic jam going on here, but it sure is a pretty view.
You know, I think a lot of times when they get down to Oglethorpe Square, that's a real tight turn.
Mm-hmm.
And as we've seen them too, people are getting stopped. Certain groups being stopped. And
Oh
they
yeah.
want more.
You need to tell us what instrument you played.
Oh, clarinet.
Clarinet.
And I was drum major for 2 years at Savannah High.
I know
Your
you were.
alma mater.
Billy told me that.
Yeah.
No?
Not anymore. So you don't want to hear me play now. But look at this awesome group coming up here, the Legacy Academy of Irish Dance. This team sent numerous dancers to compete in the 2017 World Championships in Dublin, Ireland.
Wow.
In April.
And here they come.
Must be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
Look at this little guy.
Oh, yeah. I think he's the mascot.
He's the whole.
I think so.
Yeah. I just love to see those Irish dancers.
And they're just so effortlessly they're doing it here.
It's business on the top and a party on the bottom. You see, it's like.
I think they should make every basketball player and football player take Irish dancing.
Get that footwork down, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There is one professional football player that does do it.
Really? That's awesome.
He does.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Is he nimble on his feet?
Yeah, and he's a running back.
See, you're right.
He said, I saw what they were doing, and I wanted to learn that. And he said, I can do all the foot moves now. Matter of fact, he plays for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Super Bowl winners?
Super Bowl champions.
Oh. There's something to this Irish dance, I see. Yay.
I'm thinking about getting my son into that now.
There you go.
If he can get to the NFL,
Yeah.
put Daddy on Easy Street.
Put Daddy on Easy Street.
It's all about Dad. You see that?
right.
All about
Yeah,
Dad.
It's all about Dad.
This is the Irish whiskey party.
IWP. Oh!
Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy Ray!
And of course,
my God.
the Jimmy Ray fan club, as you can see here.
Yeah, I need one of those.
And here is a Coca-Cola
I love the
bottling
coin.
company of Savannah.
Oh, check out that.
And they've been serving our community since 1902. I love the Coca-Cola polar bear. Always.
I do too. That is awesome.
17
But
nights.
the person in that suit, that can either be a
Yeah.
good day or a bad day.
Today's a good day.
Yeah.
Very few are probably good days and all that. But what a beautiful float.
God, we hitting it though. What's
Love that. Here comes 1790 Inn and Restaurants. And they are famous for hauntings. And they've been on several television programs talking about the spirits there.
And we've done several stories about those spirits. And the people there swear by them. They say once you're haunted, you'll never forget.
Oh, I'm so scary. I'll have a to-go order.
Right?
And here is the Burnett clan coming up here. And that's Dean, Debbie, and Skylar Burnett. They say they are good ships. I love that. Wood ships and ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. And may they always be. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St.
Oh,
Patrick's
I love
Day.
that group
the
on the
Santa
ship.
Maria.
I think that's one of the better rides that have gone by here.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
They've got quite a crowd on that ship.
Boy, they do.
It's a good ship.
I love it.
That's more of a party boat.
Love it. The Burnett clan.
Hey, Alicia. There's Alicia Cahill on top of it.
And Tommy Holland right there.
And they're at eye level.
And we love to see this group, the Catholic War Veterans. They fund 45 soldiers for pre-parade food at no cost. Thank you all. I know they've been working hard today and throughout
Yes,
the
they
year.
have. Product provided by Roger Wood.
And
right
they have
here.
been in this parade for 10 years.
10 years. And guess who the commander is?
Who's that?
Me.
No.
No.
I am.
Jimmy, your
I'm a
dereliction
commander.
of duties
Well,
right
tell
now.
us more about what they're doing.
All right, let's check in with our Jamie Redditt we were talking about Super Bowl champs earlier, a World Series champ from South Effingham High School, Josh Reddick. Jamie?
So we're on the Josh Reddick Foundation float, and I'm here with the president. Just tell me about this year quickly and tell us about the foundation and the fantastic concert that you guys just wrapped up.
The year's been a little bit different this year, coming off of the World Series win with Josh. It was a little bit different off season, but it's been fantastic. We've been super busy. The concert with Chris Jansen this year has been great. It's been everything's been allowing us to give back to our hometown, including Josh himself. So everything's been really cool.
Any message from Josh? Why you couldn't be here today?
Couldn't get off work. They're already reported for spring training, so they're already grinding. The boys are ready for this season coming up this year for sure. So,
Well, good luck to the Astros, and thank you so much for all you do in the community.
thank you so much for having us.
Here's the VFW Post 4392.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I know you can hear the cheers already. I just love to see the reception these guys get. The Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 671, and everybody is on their feet, giving them a standing ovation.
And Jimmy, that's near and dear to your heart.
Yes, it is. It most certainly is. All these guys. Ray Barker, I see Ray Barker right there. All right, pal.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And a standing ovation right here as they come past the cathedral.
I see Earl sitting on the front right here on our side.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for all of your sacrifices for our nation. We certainly appreciate you.
All right, let's check in with Jamie Ertl right now with some familiar faces.
Oh, yeah, you know, I just wanted to hang out with my friends. I mean, we're all friends. We're all Irish today. But Dave.
Hey, are we on TV?
Yes.
We're live on TV? People are watching us right now? Is it like a parade?
Take your sunglasses off. They're going to your head. Speaking of your head.
I paid $10 for these sunglasses. How much? I didn't have any in the minivan when I came down.
This hat is fantastic, Dave.
This is the only hat they had at the station, and I forgot my hat and my bald head. I didn't want to get sunburned, so I needed a hat.
And P.S. everyone, the UV index is moderate today, so, you know, slather that sunscreen.
Mike Steele told me to wear the hat today. I said, all right, Mike, for you I will.
Dave, you look good. You look good.
Hey, Don.
Hey there, Dave and Romney and Syria, Tasia, Jarvis, Russ, Cutter, Ron Wallace. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. And there's Barry Marshall and Dan Scott inside the WTOC First Alert Storm Tracker.
And behind them, we got the Wells Fargo wagon. The Wells Fargo and Company coming through here.
And we'll be back in just a moment, everyone. Welcome back to our live St. Patrick's Day coverage. We are so excited about the Savannah Chatham County School Board. We have Dr. Ann Levette there on the front with all the school board members and many of the students who are attending our wonderful school system. Jolene Byrne over there, board president, the chief of the campus police, Terry Enoch, and I think I'll come back here in the front, Sean Ketchmar and Connie Hall and Irene Hines. I hope I didn't.
Did we forget anybody?
Oh, yep. Mr. Lauer back there. Oh my gosh, the gang's all here.
And all the kids and families right there.
I'm out of breath. Here comes State Judge Herman Coolidge, though. He and his family.
State Court of Chatham County. Many, many parades he's been a part of. Now we have the Fine Gale Society of Savannah.
The youngest Irish group together and a great bunch of young men.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Got the double stroller right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, check this out, Morgan and Morgan. With a large float right there.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see that one.
First time putting this in the parade. Top of the Morgan to you.
They're sharing goodies, too. They have the crowd all fired up. Oh, yeah, they're the attorneys. Okay, I was trying to figure out who they were.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
This is... Welcome to Savannah, everyone.
We're trying to get that pot of gold in the back.
And they're followed by the Nicholas Wozniak Foundation, founded by a group of BC alum, inspired by the bravery and strength displayed by Nicholas, a special needs son with cerebral palsy, born to their classmates. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. And they have been in the parade since 2006. I'm sure this is going to be a long-standing tradition.
Oh, and there we see the young boy.
There he is. God bless him.
And And behind them, we have an elementary school cheer and dance team.
Wow.
The James H. Brown Elementary School out of Jonesboro, Georgia.
All right.
This is their first time in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And they are the junior cheerleaders for the Atlanta Hawks.
Get out of here.
Wait a minute. Yes. Yes. Yes, they are based. Well, you know, there's one also in. Yeah, okay. The families in Augusta doing great work. So I got a little confused. But so excited. And can we show Gator Rivers
yeah, we
on
got
the
Gators
sideline,
out there.
everybody? The legendary Harlem Globetrotter, Gator Rivers doing his thing.
Hey, Gator!
Yeah.
Great job.
He does a lot.
He does a lot in the community. I asked him one time how he learned his dribbling ability. He said he learned how to dribble by reading. Actually, he went into the library, read books on it, and then practiced what he read.
The old-fashioned way.
Right? Amazing,
long before there was a YouTube video.
Right?
These are some pretty little girls here with this James Brown Elementary cheer and dance crew. They're all in sync, too.
They are. They are. They can.
Good job, ladies. All the way from Jonesboro, Georgia.
Oh, and check out these guys, 9 Line Apparel.
Oh, we love them.
That's an amazing company founded by 2 Army veterans and really kind of cater to the military and to other veterans trying to get them jobs, and how that business has expanded and exploded. All right, Jamie Earle, actually, she has more. Jamie?
I'm with Jeff Mueller, and I asked him, this is the first time you've been in the parade, and you said...
It's actually my 3rd time. Marched in the parade as a ranger, as a firefighter, and now with 9 Line Apparel.
So that's what's great about 9 Line, founded by veterans and employed with veterans.
Absolutely. We're a Savannah-based company, veteran-owned and operated. We're just all about patriotic America.
Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for being in the parade today.
Yes, ma'am.
It's awesome how they have given back in all these natural disasters, too, leading the way. Thank you so much for being a great part of our community.
Coming through, we got Royal Restroom, and the King and his court and the little prince there.
Many people may be hoping they see those around the area, because there is a difference.
A big difference. And the golden plungers.
The golden plungers.
All right, here comes another awesome band, the Williston Elko Blue Fire Drumline from Williston, South Carolina. They're so talented. And
we had one of the drummers trying to show off and wave to us while he was still drumming, and he almost walked into the other drummer in front. Oh, check it out. River Street Sweets. They say we're as sweet as our candy.
I love the sign, too. Doubling up on our sweets. Doubling up on sweets. There you go. Pretty float.
Very pretty indeed.
Reminds you of the Candyland game.
Right? And River Street Sweets, just how they've expanded over the last decade as well in various spots around.
I am sure they have been packed since yesterday.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I always got to stop in. Oh, the sample? Oh, what? Don't mind if I do.
Really?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, and you have to hear the noise coming up the street here. It's iHeartRadio.
Oh, boy.
Media Kiss FM. Their 37th year for the Miss St. Patrick's Day contest. So we got some beauties coming up here, guys. They've been in the parade for 16 years.
Online. The winner was Dana, and along with her court, got to say hello to Margaret and Sydney. And this is CJ the DJ. He's supplying the music for us tonight. My name is JR with 97.3 KISS FM. Thanks a lot. You can listen to our forecast, our WTOC forecast, and you can hear the news on our iHeart media station. So thank you for watching and thank you for listening.
Absolutely. Right there. That's our PR.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
97.3 KISS FM.
I want to say congratulations to those ladies again, because I know there was a crazy Facebook campaign going on. I knew quite a few young ladies who were involved, and I was like, well, do I vote 99 times for all of them?
Well, exactly. That's kind of why I had to back away from judging that contest
That's
as well,
hard.
because it is so hard, and you don't want to. You hate to disappoint the young ladies.
I know.
And buy some advertising on our iHeart radio stations. Can I say that? Is that allowed in this presence? Okay, maybe so. I don't know. Hey, WTOC, you're stuck with us.
Introduce the ladies.
Shayna is our winner of our St. Patrick's Day pageant, along with her court. It's Cindy and Margaret.
All right. Thank you. Congratulations, ladies.
Okay, we're moving along now. Later airtime. See you later.
We got our 30-second spot in.
Bye, JR. You all have a great day.
Hey, how you guys doing over here? You guys doing all right over here? All right.
And here we have with the Veteran of the Year,
how you guys doing over here?
Colonel Ed Wexler, retired
right.
U.S. Air Force.
United States Air Force.
Served 35 years. Thank you so much, sir, for your service.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Congratulations. And here is Owens Corning Roofing and Asphalt, Savannah plant. Oh, they have a nice float
They have a
coming
nice
up,
float, too.
They're starting to get that little breeze coming now.
This has really been a beautiful day. Beautiful day so far.
Got the Pink Panther up there.
And some awesome young people there on the float.
That would be my favorite job. Just sit. I'm the guy that makes the bubbles.
Yeah, just. You could have ridden in the TOC van. They had some bubbles coming up.
Yeah, they did.
They look like hard work bubbles, though.
Exactly.
All right.
We never do anything easy in the media, right? Check this out. The USO.
Oh, we've got to love them.
The hardworking volunteers, and of course, they have had a lot of work they've done over the last decade and a half at Fort Stewart, Hunter Army Airfield, welcoming military in and out over at the airport as well, and just making sure that their needs are met, especially during the holidays when they're shipped overseas, making packages, and just trying to entertain.
It's amazing. We certainly thank them for their service, because our families especially need them. This beautiful Veterans Tribute here. Coming up with the Lady Liberty and American flag, and there's some military flags here as well as the POWMIA flag. Yeah,
yes.
That's of the military.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. See displays like this, and it really sends chills down your spine to see how, in spite of all the chaos,
you kind of
we don't forget that we are
lost
Americans.
for words when you see something like that.
I kind of feel sorry for this bagpipe and drum group behind the loud music playing, but they are awesome. They're all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. Fire, pipe, and drums. And they played shows with the Chieftains and have made up more than just firefighters in that group.
Yeah, they've been here a couple of years ago, and they're back. Took a couple of years off, but they're back in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. Welcome back.
All right, well, we have the Savannah City Council right here on the screen, so let's acknowledge them very quickly.
There's Alderman
Van Johnson, Carol Bell, many others, John Hall, Julian Miller, and Brian Foster, and Jamie Ertl is with our new police chief.
Mark, with Pooler 33 years, chief is aide, first in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade.
I'm loving it. This is the best. I mean, it's great family atmosphere. Everybody's been so hospitable. We got to greet the vice president this morning, and it's just fantastic.
How was that? Were you at the airport or were you at the...
I was at City Hall, and he was just a true gentleman, and it was very nice to meet him and his family.
Did he say anything cool?
He said he supports law enforcement, and that's good to hear because we need all the support we can get.
Thank you so much, Mark. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
We'll be back in just a minute, everyone. Stay with us.
And welcome back, everybody. And here we hear the Savannah Fire Department coming through the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. And you hear that siren, you get out of the way.
That's right. We want to thank those guys for their years of service protecting us and our property, putting their lives at risk every single day. Chief Middleton is just ahead of this group.
As you see marching from Yonkers, New York, the Fire and Pipes Drum. They fell in love with Savannah, they said, day one.
Day one.
They love coming back many, many years, and many of their members have traveled back here separately with their families, not just during St. Patrick's Day.
Right, vacation. That's
all
right.
throughout the year.
They get in touch with the police departments and all the people, and they make sure they go to the right, have fun and have parties for them.
It definitely is a brethren, a brotherhood.
And there's a bunch of them coming. Look at all
Oh,
wow.
Is there anybody left at the Yonkers Fire Department?
I don't know.
That is awesome.
Yeah, these guys, every time I talk to them, they say some of them have to get in a lottery system.
I would say so. They got to have somebody manning the fort back at the fire station.
I see they're getting some of that Southern hospitality.
Yes,
People
sir.
running in the
Boy,
streets.
are they ever.
Yeah, they are.
Getting a standing ovation, and we see that old familiar lipstick stain on many of them, which I'm sure they were happy to get.
And on many of them, not just one, not two, not three, but...
There's a gorgeous police lady right there. You go, girl. That's right. Come down here and mix it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming.
Happy St.
Thank you for coming.
City, guys.
Here you go. Come on, guys.
Give it to me now.
They're followed by the Golden Isles Emerald Society. I'm sure this is a part of the same group.
I was going to say, there's a few.
Rolling. Oh, my gosh. There looks like thousands to come.
I said you're a smart guy to do what?
Wow.
What a
Golden Isles
beautiful
Emerald
sight.
Society right there. Well, you can't say they're not having a good time.
I wish they would show this. We can send it to the CBS affiliate in New York City and say, hey, look what we got.
Yeah. Or wonder where your guys were.
How's your parade?
Found them.
Somebody call the police. How you doing?
Good to see you again.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I will do that. Sure will. I'll see you at the Knights of Columbus. Okay. Here, everybody gets a T-shirt.
Oh, how awesome.
I get one from him every year.
We'll actually wear these. Some of those you get, you're like, eh.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. There's another patch.
Oh, wow. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break as we got a little lull in the parade. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody. You're seeing part of the Chatham Emergency Services coming through here. Chatham EMS, also Chatham Fire. And that's a beautiful truck.
A future fireman hanging out of the window there.
Yep. Let's check in with Jamie Ertl right now. Who do you got, Jamie?
So I'm with the Chatham County Parks and Recs, but I saw some bling hanging out of the truck, and I'm here with bronze medalist from Savannah for weightlifting. Cheryl, how you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you so much for saying hey. I'm a product of Chatham County Parks and Rec, and just happy to be here. Good to be back in the country. I was living in Hong Kong for a couple of years, but here I am.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day to you. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, Cheryl Hayworth back in Savannah visiting.
Cheryl.
We know she's living over in Asia now. I can't remember which country.
She said Hong Kong, and now she's back.
There you go. Oh, she's back.
Doing
Thank
great.
goodness.
Hey.
Welcome back
Happy
home,
St. Patrick's
Cheryl.
Day.
We're so glad you're here and still proud of that Olympic win. And here comes Jamie again. She's caught another one of our new police chiefs.
Yes, how you doing, Chief Hadley?
I'm doing fantastic. This is amazing. My first one.
Exactly.
Right.
Nothing like home.
This has become home really fast. This is a great community. I'm just proud to be here. This is fantastic.
Thank you so much for talking with us. Any messages you'd like to send on this St. Patrick's Day?
I just hope everybody has a fantastic time. Everybody gets home safe, and they really enjoy their experience here in Savannah.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Take care.
Welcome to Savannah, Chief Hadley.
I like that the SUV had to go around the chief.
Yeah. I also love it. This chief is dressed for the parade. I'm going to love him. Let's take a break and be right back. That's a dance group going on by. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. They were doing their thing, strutting their stuff, and here comes Yates Astro. They're there when we need them.
Uh-oh.
What a bus.
Got the bug right there.
Hey, no bugs on that bus.
Well, just the big one.
At least he looks worn out, so we know he's the right direction.
And here we have Georgia 811, Utilities Protection Service. Hey, call before you dig.
Look at this big float they have. They have a house and everything on it. This is awesome. They have some families and some employees. Everybody's here for St. Patrick's Day. Have one little girl who's already taking a nap.
I don't blame her. Get that nap in now.
Get the nap when you can.
Call 811. Know what's below.
I think many people don't realize how early all these parade participants are out. It's hours, like around 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, before that, some of them 6. They have a line up into Forsyth Park and Lincoln and Abercorn and Drayton.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And here comes the St. Leo University Incorporated, started back in 1889. Their Savannah campus, though, has been here since 1975. They have some students and some future students with them.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, here we hear some
Here we go.
Here
comes trouble.
I was up there. Wow, St. Leo got some horsepower. Nope. See the Shriners right behind them. The Iron Knights right there. They participated in the annual butt ride 1,000 miles in 24 hours. 2017, they raised $35,000.
Wow.
Their 2018 goal is $50,000. Let's hope they make that and more.
I tell you, we just love the Shriners. I mean, they work so hard for our community every single day, but they play hard, too.
They do.
Yes,
and they put on quite a great show, so we're looking forward to all their units coming through. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. We are listening to and watching the Savannah High School Marching Blue Jacket Band. And we're sorry, Mike Sela. Jimmy Ray and I have something in common with this one.
Oh.
That's those Savannah High School Blue Jackets.
Oh, my goodness.
The greatest school ever.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
I was making you honorary since all of your friends went to Savannah.
I have
High.
tons of them went to Savannah. I played football against them all, too.
That's wonderful. Boy, was that a crazy rivalry.
Woo!
Even
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Good. That's
it's coming
good.
back. This coming year is coming back.
I was telling you during the commercial break, when I was in school, the band director didn't allow us to dance at all.
Really?
And it's so funny how now, as we've gotten through the years, they play good music and they dance to it. I'm like, good for you. Now I want to be
Have a good time.
again.
Have a good time.
They might let you back. Maybe they got a spare clarinet.
Yeah.
I might break something by the end of a parade, though. Thank you, guys. Great job. Savannah High School, Marching Blue Jackets.
So there we got Pete Lakakis.
Pete Lakakis. People said, is he on the parade committee? I said, we always have 2 Greeks on the parade committee.
I tell you, he's the hardest working man in Chatham County, even in retirement.
In retirement. I know.
For those of you all new to the area, of course, he is the former Chatham County Commission Chairman and as well as longtime City Council member. And here's Lieutenant Governor Casey Cagle. Welcome to our city, sir.
And it looks like he got the little...
Yeah, he got
he got the...
He's an official Savannian now.
Right? He got the lipstick
kiss.
mark.
All right, Pete. All right, we got the U.S. Navy coming up behind us, I think.
Yeah, this is the new U.S. Navy Band Southeast that we're seeing right there. They perform more than 350 events each year. Ooh. One of 11 Navy bands in the U.S., established in 1995.
I have to say I'm a brother of the Navy since the Marine Corps is part of the Navy. So
that's right. Our Jamie Ertl is coming up.
Yeah, let's check in with Jamie. What do you got, Jamie?
Navy Leaguer of the Year.
Or who you got?
I'm with Shirley McCarthy. She's the Navy Leaguer of the Year. We just wrapped up the fantastic band playing. And Shirley, what does it take to be the Navy Leaguer of the Year?
Well, there's many people that could have been it, but they chose me this year. But the whole Navy League supports our military families.
And how many years have you been supporting?
Probably about 20 years.
And right here in Savannah or all over the South?
All over Honolulu, and then we moved here to Savannah.
Is your husband a veteran?
Yes, we're both retired civil servants.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for supporting these men and women, because really they need all the support they can get here and abroad.
Thank you. It's wonderful to see you.
You too. Thank you.
Listening to the U.S. Navy Band. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more.
Welcome back as the U.S. Navy USS Alaska crew rolls past now. They have won many awards, including the best U.S. sub in its class 3 times. Welcome to Savannah, gentlemen. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Not too far of a trip, just from Kings Bay,
Georgia.
No sailors loving every minute of it.
Yeah,
here.
boy.
You're only a quarter through the parade. You still got 3/4 to go.
Woo! It's a kiss. Well, I guess since they can't kiss the soldiers, they'll kiss they'll kiss the Navy.
They'll get extra kisses.
Extra kisses.
And as Jimmy said, it's the brotherhood between the Marines and the Navy, so you want to, hey.
Hey, I want one too.
It's Captain Chad Falgut, Commanding Officer, Savannah State University, NROTC, Savannah Navy League.
There we have Commander Steve Johnson. Of course, that's out of Mayport to command an LSCS squadron out of Jacksonville. So she goes, while I'm out here, who's next?
Kisses, I got kisses.
Whoa.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Oh, here come the Ailey Shriners, of course, doing their thing in the little trouble carts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, always, always.
There we have Commander Randy Malone you're seeing from the USS Sioux City.
Take a break. We'll be back with more of the action from the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Welcome back, everybody. We are taking a live picture there. You see the Savannah Elks Club making their way in the parade. And people taking pictures out on the float.
And they're also showing off some of the charitable organizations that they sponsor, which are a lot. Too many to probably mention. Great job, everyone. We appreciate your time. They've been coming to this parade since 1989. And now, the world-famous Dune Cats.
The Ailey Dune Cats here in Savannah. They sell raffle tickets all year round at different events as their main fundraiser. And, of course, their fundraiser is going on these little go-karts. Parade after parade.
It's amazing, too, how skilled these drivers are, because they avoid tolls and children and all that good stuff.
It scares me every time they get close to the sideline. Every time. This is the first time I've seen the bikes like this.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It's a little different, yeah.
They got those low-rider motorcycle type.
All right, we seem to have a little traffic jam out here. We're going to take a break and be right back in just a moment. We are back as the Ailey Temple Shriners Dune Cats and the different parties from different areas. Because some of them down there are from the Ailey in Hinesville and Fort Stewart, all doing their thing in the streets. I'm always fascinated by these guys and how much control they have over the bicycles, the cars, you name it.
Right.
They're
Well,
really
it's such
awesome.
a short space, especially in that area, too. You see the bleachers are actually out onto the street, so they even have less room to work with than you actually think.
But I love to see these guys have a good time, because they certainly work so hard every single day to help families and
raising
children.
money. That's right.
Raising money so that they can afford the care they really need. So
That's right.
you couldn't find a better group of people out there. They're a lot of fun, too.
And I'll tell you what, those Shriner commercials get to me when I see them at St. Jude's Hospital. Oh, my goodness.
That's right.
Everybody needs to visit one of those hospitals.
And I think some of these are also a part of the Ailey director staff, and also the Ailey group out of Glenville, Tattnall County. And they were awarded the most money raised for 2017. The President, Stacey Howard. So congratulations to them on their hard work, changing a lot of lives, saving a lot of lives.
And hopefully they got enough gas for this parade.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking about that.
I was thinking because they got that hold up here.
Yeah. I don't see any gas cans coming.
Nope. Yeah, no pit crew following them around.
Yeah.
But I did see one guy getting towed already in the little...
Yeah, he got towed.
A little go-kart looking thing. And here comes Commissioner Tim Eccles, all the way from Jefferson, Georgia. It is his first year in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Public Service Commissioner.
And he's in a natural gas car.
Really?
That's right.
How about that? I thought all those cars didn't look like real cars.
Right?
I know. That's pretty sweet right there. They can convert all of us.
I know. Really?
And you see Alfred Eli Beach High School coming up the street.
Here come the Bulldogs.
Always put on a show.
Oh, yeah.
And they're coming into picture, and you're starting to hear the sound getting a little bit louder, a little bit louder.
Yes, it is.
They're starting to get to the heat of the day, too, and they're just starting to move.
I don't think those uniforms breathe, do they?
No, they don't. You usually have to peel them off after all this.
I bet. No kidding.
And you know their most famous drum major was State Representative Carl Gilliard, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He was by far the baddest drum major that ever came through Chatham County.
How about that? What a nice guy. What a hard-working guy.
I know.
Oh, my
could
God.
you still do those moves? And he just laughs. Good job, Bulldogs. Yeah, we like that sound. Great job. Now for Eli Beach Marching Bulldogs.
All right, let's check in with our Jamie Erdl right now along the parade route. Jamie?
I'm here with President Jamie Hebert from Georgia.
Southern.
Thank you. And this year is special because it's the first year that you've had all three campuses represented here in the parade.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have the largest turnout we've ever had for students here in the parade. We have students from all three of our campuses. Just a wonderful day for the university.
Listen, so not so great football season, we'll get over that, but a pretty terrific basketball season.
An amazing basketball season. Our guys really stepped it up. Coach Byington did an amazing job with that group. We have some pretty special juniors who are coming back next year as well.
And I can name one.
Yeah, Turkey Brown.
Yes, he's so awesome. So one more thing. We are walking in front of the Eagle Battalion.
Absolutely. That Eagle Battalion is one of the finest ROTC programs in the country. In fact, they have won the prestigious MacArthur Award 4 times. And that group is the leading producer of Army nurses in the entire nation.
Wow. Great fact.
Amazing.
And what's his name? Does he have a name?
Freedom.
Very popular.
Freedom is very popular.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Congratulations to Georgia Southern. Can't stop looking at that eagle. What a beautiful, beautiful picture.
And, you know, anytime you get near Freedom and you're interviewing and that wingspan kicks up, it's quite amazing. Check it out also. The ROTC from Georgia Southern. Red, white, and true blue with Georgia Southern right there.
And here come the Georgia Southern cheerleaders.
All right.
Eagle football fans looking forward to the upcoming year. New coach.
Yep.
It's always, anytime, if it's not football season, it's talking about football season.
That's true.
around here.
And they're doing good in baseball, too.
Absolutely.
Always do good in baseball.
And, of course, this is the first year, Georgia Southern combining with Armstrong, with the consolidated campuses from Statesboro to Savannah now, courses that can intertwine with each other and get those credits towards graduation.
That's right. I still wear my Armstrong ring.
Of course you do.
Sometimes I wear my BC ring.
You should wear them both.
I did put one on this hand.
Those cheerleaders are really awesome. Always.
They are. They're so athletic.
Always, yeah.
We just saw a flip.
Oh, yeah.
Did we get it on camera?
I know we got the four together on camera. This young man's very good.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. 15 graduated 2015. Debut album Over This Mountain coming soon.
All right, well, let's go on out to Jamie Erdl. She's with the Coast Guard Commander.
I'm with the Drew Banky. You just told me. I always forget the rank. What's your rank?
Commander.
Commander. Yes, of course. I was just so shocked and awe. I'm with a commander. Wow. Listen, what's so special about marching with the Coast Guard in the St. Patrick's Day in Savannah for you?
Well, it's important for us is that the people that come out that we're here to save and serve, like it's great to get that recognition back, but also give it back, show our folks that we're here to serve them, and we enjoy being part of being here in Savannah. We just truly enjoy being part of the culture and the community.
There's a large contingency of you. You're still rounding the corner. I don't think people understand how many of you are actually here.
Yeah, well, there's like 4 different units that are here, so we're just the air station contingency. We have a Tybee boat station. We have a marine safety unit that's downtown, so we're everywhere. Though we're sometimes looked at as pretty small service, we're out there in numbers for sure.
2 busy hurricane years, but you're busy all year round.
Actually, this year, though, was pretty, I know they had Matthew here before, but then we had Irma come here. But just because the hurricanes didn't strike in our general AOR, our area of operations, we actually, for Harvey and everything, having to keep our momentum going, but we have such few staff that sometimes it's tough to do that. But our guys stepped up to the plate and made sure that we didn't lose any lives. So I think we saved a total of like 200 lives just from our air station alone. So.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being with us, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
You're welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Good job.
Right, take care. Sorry about that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more coverage from the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. Welcome back, everybody. You are taking a live look in front of the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in downtown Savannah as we are seeing the Northeastern High School Band out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. There you see the Eagles.
They had a long ride to get here. We're so glad they decided to spend St. Patrick's Day with us. Good-looking group down there.
Yeah, nice-looking band. Look at those colors.
Looking at the American Red Cross, and of course today is their birthday, their anniversary, their 101st birthday. The American Red Cross organized March 17th, 1917.
You talk about the unsung heroes of every community. They're always there.
That's
and I think that many people think of them when it comes to the major disasters, but they're on all these house fires we have day in and day out, anytime anything goes wrong.
And they have so many volunteers that work for that organization that are there at the drop of a hat and any time of the night. And we're taking a live look, checking out our drone shot that we have above the cathedral.
So beautiful. That's the Hillbillies bus rounding the corner there.
And just to let you know at home, this is just a very small part of the parade route.
That's right.
A very small
Just
part.
small part.
The chaos is further north.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, these new bands and people that come in and, you know, they go through the streets. But I was telling Dawn earlier, when they hit Bay Street and it widens up into thousands of people, it's like, holy cow.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment, everyone. Stay with us.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here live in downtown Savannah, bringing you the best parade anywhere in the world, the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade. And as we can see, more of the A-League Shriners making their way through in various...
I love these guys. They're the Hillbillies.
Out of Toombs County right there, the Hillbillies.
And they have a big old fancy bus.
Good Lord, look at that bus.
Isn't that awesome? That comes out of all the way from Lyons, Georgia. And they just keep coming.
Always one of the largest contingencies in our parade, the Shriners.
And coming up there, close behind, I believe these are the Boy Scouts right behind them. We're beginning, Coastal Georgia Council, Boy Scouts of America. You can see some of them peeking behind. Just love the whole concept of scouting in America. It just builds great citizens, boys and girls.
Now, that's an old fire truck.
That's an old timer.
Whoa, that's an old timer.
And even the little car on top that they got, one of those old
lawnmower?
little pedal cars.
Pedal car. Oh, okay, I see now. So these scouts here, this council's been around for 97 years. Over
You know what?
65
My dad was a member of that troop.
I don't want to say that. I was going to say, was he one of the founders? No, he was.
No, he wasn't born until 23.
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, that'd be a horrible joke. They have over 6,500 youth members and 1,700 adult leaders and volunteers, and they are doing great things throughout the Coastal Empire. And our Jamie Ertl is coming up the street with the Girl Scouts of Coastal Georgia right behind them.
Yes, you guys, and I'm here with Ansley and Diarra. And Diarra, what's your favorite part about being a Girl Scout?
Being a Girl Scout it's fun because we have camp names, and my camp name is Marshmallow, and there's some that's named Girl.
I love camp. I used to love going to camp. What's your favorite part?
All the activities and events that we do.
And are you having fun on the float here today?
Yes, very much fun.
And, you know, we talked about what do you want to be when you grow up, but, you know, you can be anything because you're a Girl Scout, right?
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
And I love their hashtag, more than cookies. That's right. Scouting is about so much more than that. Good looking group there. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you know my favorite part of the race.
This is your favorite part, Dawn.
Here comes
here they come.
The Crab Shack always brings this Junkanoo band all the way from Nassau, Bahamas. And they'll put on a better show this year because I'm not trying to keep up with them. But they're absolutely
that's funny.
Awesome. And they've been performing at the Crab Shack for the last, couple weeks?
Couple of weeks.
Leading into this, but we got to thank the Crab Shack for always bringing all the fun to this whole St. Patrick's Day
and
time.
So much colorful uniforms, and look at the big shamrocks, and it's just look like big butterflies.
It's so beautiful, and the colors are absolutely
beautiful
pretty
colors.
and perfect.
Bright colors, springtime.
I think they're kind of regrouping now. They're going to give us something, though.
Trying to get around that corner.
Here they come. Junkanoo Band.
Can you get over there?
go.
Oh, they're
Get the
warming
crowd
up
fired
now.
up.
Oh, yeah. There's my man.
Oh!
He's calling me down. I wish I could get down. Fuck you. Oh, my life has been made.
We got Jamie out there as well now.
Hey, Jack.
Tweety Bird.
They are phenomenal. I love them. And
Hey, Jack, how you doing, buddy?
And then these guys get to ride in style with the Crab
It's the
Shack.
place to be for the Junkanoo Band and more. They also have the best food. Oh my gosh. And the Crab Shack is always a guaranteed free day.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they definitely brought some excitement through here,
Yes,
the Crab
they
Shack.
did. And I love Attorney Howard Spiva and what he's doing for kids. This is called Heads in Helmets.
Helmets
It's a great program. They give out thousands of free helmets every single year to children all over the coastal empire and the low country. They have a huge group
Yeah, they
coming
do.
up here. They're
Helmets
all
for
over the
life,
place.
protecting children one helmet at a time.
You know that I found out that more accidents are caused riding bicycles and not being safety, your elbow and than anything.
Really?
Bicycle injuries is number one.
Wow.
Because you got little kids, middle kids, adults.
Right.
And on the bicycles, and that's the number one really bad thing if you don't have a helmet and elbow pads.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Whoa, he's doing the splits on his
Did that just happen?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he is Superman.
Oh! That pained me to watch that. More accidents happen when roller skating split.
Doing this.
And they didn't try it.
And here is Superior Court Judge John Morse.
Been a part of the parade since 1995. And here we come with State Representative Ben Watson.
He likes to walk in the parade, too. Shake hands.
Yeah, there he is walking.
Yeah, he's walking and shaking.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and be back in just a few moments.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Good to see you again.
And we're here with the sons of the Confederate veterans here in Savannah. And, of course, brace yourself because they just might let one of those cannons go.
They've been firing some cannons.
And
as
it
they've
has
come
gotten
through.
all of our attention.
How'd you like to get one of those bayonets?
No,
Oh,
no,
my
thank
God.
you.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, go right through you. Oh, my
Well,
God.
the pain won't last long.
No, it won't. 3 seconds and you're in heaven. At least that's what we've been told, right?
Right.
That's right. I choose to believe that.
I choose to. I do too. Woo.
There it is.
There it is. Boom, boom. I'd like to be on a battlefield with 12,000 of those going off.
No way.
Oh, my God.
I'm good.
I would have had a nervous breakdown.
Here comes a tall clown. I guess he'll get in the picture. All colorful, see the
Oh,
clown.
yeah, I see him
He's a
walking
tall
the
one, too.
sidelines there.
The Lucy Matilda Kinney Society Order of Confederate Rose, Savannah.
And here we have, with the Ailey Shriners, the director's staff. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Huh? Okay, oh yeah.
That guy on the director's group is actually my alarm man.
Hi,
Protection
guys.
1. He comes and services my alarm. And here come the Tattnall County Shrine Club here. I tell you, they called in all the big dogs from near and far for today. This one must know what they're doing because they've had Club of the Year for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different years.
Stamp
so
another banner
I'm thinking
on
they know what they're doing.
I think Club of the Year.
Yeah, of the years.
Of the years.
Okay, got some dancing Shriners here. Okay. They're having a good time. I might need to get some dance lessons for them for next year.
Get some dance moves.
There you go.
We keep this up, there's going to be a 9-hour parade.
I know.
That speed.
I know.
They're going for 0.5 miles per hour.
And some of these people that are in the parade now, obviously we started about 10 o'clock, 3 hours into it. They've been waiting in that parade line for that long just to get going.
Take a roof on fire. Now, baby, give up when you naked. Take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell her, I'm on fire. I tell her, I'm on fire.
There's a dance party going on.
Now we got the crowd going up.
As long
we
as
got Shriners coming off the bus to dance.
Yeah.
It's like Magic Mike Day or something here. Well, here we have Fort Pulaski National Monument and National Park Services coming through. Savannah's very own national park, out of 400 national parks in the U.S. And you can come and connect with history, nature, and heritage.
They do a wonderful job, and boy, these two back-to-back hurricane seasons have not been kind to them at all. But
no, it hasn't.
You have to applaud their hard work in getting everything back and working.
Think how many hurricanes Fort Pulaski's been through. You know, when I go down to the fort, I take people that come to visit Savannah, the friends of mine. I take them down to the fort, and I tell them before we even get there, I said, this fort is so big, it's millions of bricks, it's sitting in the mud, and there's not one crack in the wall.
Isn't that something?
Now, that's engineering.
Mm-hmm. We have some historical figures, some rangers, some tour guides. Everybody here from Fort Pulaski today.
Did y'all
what a great place to visit. If you haven't been, please go and go often.
I wish they'd bring back Christmas of '64 at the fort. It's at night, no electric lights are on, nothing but fires, and all the ladies and the guys dressed up in the uniforms are walking around, and they're giving commands and they're firing the cannons at night.
That sounds beautiful. So then the period changes again.
I was going to say, now we're in.
Yeah.
You got the Pirates of the Caribbean coming behind that, and Blackbeard.
And Long John Silver.
Mm-hmm.
All those guys.
Stick around long enough, you'll see Savannah history marching through.
great, guys. Hoorah! Good to see you. Oh, good. Thank you. Oops. Thank you.
Ailey Schreiner Pirates here. They got some modern day music though.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's what we've been noticing. They've been. I guess they just change with the times.
That's right.
Yeah, they came out of the sand. They knew.
When they come on land, watch out.
That's right.
Boy, that's a big truck. All right, here come my boys right now.
Well, then Jimmy, do the honors.
Take it away.
Here are the guys that are stationed out at Hunter Field Landing Support Battalion, which I was in the Landing Support Battalion in the 3rd Marine Division.
Marine Corps League and Savannah Detachment 564?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about right here.
Beachmasters. They work with CBs and underwater demolition teams.
And in case some didn't know, the Korean War vets that were deployed from Savannah in 1950 marched to the train station from downtown. Then
Right.
received the Ambassador's Medal of Peace from South Korea.
They walk right down here to the train station and off they went.
Looks like they're trying to keep a little bit of distance here.
Yeah. That's probably wise.
And of course,
United States Marine Corps.
lipstick right there, the United States Marines.
Thank you for your service, gentlemen. And ladies out there, thank you so much.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Well, that's the neatest little Jeep right there.
I love it.
I love it too.
That's a toy named Sue.
Here comes a replica of the landing crafts that they built in New Orleans for not only the Pacific, but for the European campaign for the soldiers and Marines to land on the beaches. You think that thing would bob around in the ocean waiting to come ashore?
Can't imagine a landing vessel like that. Let's check in. We see Jamie Ertl in the middle of our screen walking in the street. What do you got, Jamie?
I'm letting Patrick get all the love in front of us, Patrick Welsh. And look at all those kisses he's got on his sexy belly. I'm with the drummer. Honestly, he's 77. I just tell the whole world your age. He's been beating this drum for 31 years. It looks so heavy. How do you do it? How do you do it?
Just keep moving.
Just keep moving. Amazing. Always a fan favorite. Thank you.
We absolutely love that Oriental band, and the doggone belly dancer is the absolute best. The Oriental band is great. Just another part of the fun-loving, big-hearted Ailey Shriners.
And check it out from Salsey Johnson High School, the NJROTC as well.
They're looking good.
Oh, here come the Atom Smashers.
Salsey Johnson marching Atom Smasher Band.
And, of course, coming off, girls basketball team winning the state championship.
They have a lot to be excited about today. Uh-oh, feeling a couple raindrops.
Well, we had talked about that there might be some towards the end of the parade.
And as predicted,
we felt that wind whipping up just a little bit here, a little bit throughout the last hour, and now getting a few drops.
Yeah. I think I'm getting strangled trying to put the rain jacket on.
Put on a rain jacket.
What am I doing?
Here, let me help you out.
Glad the cameras aren't turned this way. Thank you so much, Mike.
And there you see the Tybee Light Shrine Club train making its way through. They just finished repairs from Hurricane Matthew and Irma, and finally started meeting for their weekly supper club. That train was built by Bobby Phillips.
That is so cute.
And behind that, we have, you see right there, the City of Pooler fire truck, fire and rescue. This is their first time, they said, in this parade.
It looks like a nice new truck, too.
Oh, I'm telling you, look at that thing.
Isn't it amazing
Wow.
how Pooler has grown
I
so
know
quickly?
they have to get fire trucks like this now.
That's amazing. It says a lot about the good things that are going out there. And right behind the fire truck is Mayor Mike Lamb.
Boy, is it ever. Look at him out front.
They've
Proud
been
as a
working
peacock.
hard.
That's you know what that story is there?
What's that story?
7-6. Groves beat us when I was at BC. 7-6 my junior year.
Oh my gosh!
Hey,
And
Mike.
here is the Shamrock Savannah Rugby Club men's and women's teams, and I'm sure in there somewhere should be Dewey Hooper.
What's up, my man? Georgia State Division III champs for 3 years in a row right here.
Congratulations!
Yeah, go Shamrock!
So excited for that win. That's awesome. And you can hear the sounds of the mighty Savannah State University marching Tiger band.
I'm glad they're able to march in the parade now.
Yes.
Showing off that Tiger pride.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Members of the Savannah State cheerleading team.
Dr. Cheryl Dozier there. I believe this is the student government coming up behind them.
And they got kilts on.
Isn't that awesome?
They got kilts on. I love it.
Fantastic, too.
I love it.
I love those guys. Yeah.
I'm not really, even though the rain's coming down, still excited to be there. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Love your kilts.
Now they're saying, where's our kilts?
That's right.
All right, we got the United States Air Force 336 recruiting squadron coming through. And we have our Jamie Erdl, who is with the Savannah Bananas.
Yes, we are. We're coming around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Get your groove on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Woo! I'm going bananas too. Woo!
Jamie?
Yes, can
Talk
you hear
to
me?
us, yes.
Yes, so, wait a minute. Stop your grooving for a second. Thank you so much for hosting the Clydesdales this year.
Yes, we loved having the Clydesdales packed house over there. A lot of fun.
So what's the next big thing for the banana season?
Oh, we got a lot of surprises. Unexpected. I'll tell you, May 31st opening night, people are going to see things they've never seen before. Expect the unexpected.
Oh, that's very cryptic. Can you give us just a little hint?
I'll give a tease. I'll say there's going to be performers, characters, theater, circus like no one's ever seen.
Now, there's a new person on board. Are we going to see less of you and more of him?
We're going to combine efforts. Our director of fun, Tyler Gray, is a superstar. People are going to love him. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay, because we love you.
Thank you. We love Savannah. I love this place. It's amazing.
And when's your baby banana due?
Baby banana, May 3rd. We can't wait. That's me, the first banana of the year right there.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, thank you. You too.
There we got Lee Central High School from Bishopville, South Carolina.
There we go.
You have to admire these kids for being so energetic by the time they get to us, because most of them have been in lined up since 6, 7 o'clock this morning. That's a lot of hours. They have the majority of the parade is left after they pass our cameras here at the cathedral.
Yeah, they've been waiting a long time, and when they finally start to get going, and then sometimes there's some hiccups in the parade too, where it kind of slows down a bit as we let these people through. But yeah, these kids are still excited to keep that enthusiasm throughout.
And as Mike said, they're all the way from Bishopville, South Carolina, and sounding good.
All right, rain starting to fall, as you can see. Savannah Bananas, great success story here in Savannah. How they've done with that team at Grayson Stadium, and they've had a few rainouts, but not today. They're playing ball as we move through this parade.
They are awesome. I mean, I think we were all excited when they came, but we really had no idea what all they would bring to our community. And you just have to commend them, their organization, the talented young people who choose to come to Savannah. All that makes the area just even more special. It's really coming down now. We have, no one's counting raindrops. They're just enjoying the parade, I think.
I think so, too. This isn't the first time it's rained.
No, not at all. At a little standstill here, but we're moving along right now. Savannah Bananas saying goodbye to them.
First off, give it up to the band in front of us. Aren't they amazing? Make some noise.
And they are followed by the New Hampstead High School Junior ROTC.
New Hampstead High School moving on through as well.
And followed by their exciting marching band, the Blazing Brigade.
Well, as quick as this rain started, it's kind of tapering off right now in our spot. Let's hope that continues. Well, I speak too soon.
Uh-oh, I hope so. I hope you're right about that, Mike. It's usually a pretty good sign when there are big drops like this. So
that's right.
I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate. I'm measuring the size of raindrops. New Hampstead High School, the Blazing Brigade.
The Blazing Brigade.
And here come more of the Ailey Temple Shriners. See, here come the clowns. And they're also coming along with the Keystone Cops.
And they had a sudden stop. Uh-oh.
We had to stop them. Too much fun. Here come the
Keystone Cops are coming over to, I think, chastise some of our camera crew.
They're going to write you up, man.
Oh, Jimmy's going to get a ticket.
Hey, Mike, I got a ticket for looking guilty.
Yes!
Yeah, you don't even have to do anything anymore, Jimmy.
I just look guilty.
You just look guilty.
That's perfect for you.
10 years, no parole.
Yeah.
Yes, the sunshine is coming.
Come on out,
Thank
son.
you.
Come on out.
The luck of the Irish.
I was going to say, we just got that one little peak, and then I'm seeing those other clouds around it.
Oh.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
People still hanging around.
2 women and a warehouse. Owners Shannon and Jeff Hall. I love that.
Yeah, they've been featured on the Do It Yourself Network and national blogs. They have an award-winning antique mall.
Sweet.
Right here in Savannah.
And here come the Groves High School
Rebels.
Marching Rebels. Does this bring back painful memories?
It does, yes, dear. 7-6 we lost.
Oh, if you're just joining us.
1967.
1967, a very important game for Jimmy Ray.
Yes, we lost 7-6 to Mike Lamb of all people.
But at least you didn't get skunked.
No, we didn't get skunked.
We played. It was a good game.
We didn't get skunked. We sure did. Well, think how many people that are important in Chatham and Savannah that went to Groves.
That's
Ron
right.
Wallace went to Groves,
I know.
didn't he?
I know.
There we go.
Here come the cheerleaders skipping behind.
I was going to say that rain kind of picked things up a little bit, a little hop in their steps. Let's check in with Jamie Ertl right now.
I'm with Alfonso. He's the president for the Metropolitan Savannah Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us. And this is the 3rd year being the parade, and you just commented how large it is this year.
We have been doing a lot of preparations, and we hope we come a lot stronger this year. We got more people.
Yeah.
We got the flags for different countries that participate in that are Hispanic, and we also have typical dancing of the different Hispanic groups in town. We are our membership is 140 members, and we cover anywhere from Chatham County, Effingham, and Hinesville.
And what's your message today?
My message is that the Hispanics are here to stay, and they're a productive society. That's why we have so many Hispanic-owned businesses, and we're also getting a lot of more people coming to Savannah because they love Savannah.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you as well.
Love those beautiful flags. So pretty.
Yes, all right. Thank you. You name a color.
Now we got some more dancers for you, Dawn.
Awesome dancers.
Here they come.
And we'll be back as we twirl into a break. Welcome back as you're looking at the Savannah Rail Riders coming through. Their club has grown from 35 of these to 35 of these buggies. It's a lot of people there.
Yeah, these are pretty cool seeing, and some of you can even haul some stuff behind them.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. And the windows say Buggy Life. They participate in a lot of activities that help children mainly. That's always a great cause.
Absolutely. Here we're seeing the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Savannah District coming through. And they have 3 hydroelectric dams to create lakes where millions come to fish. The dams produce zero-emission electricity. And they look like they got a little waterlogged, and they needed that life jacket here for a little bit when that rain started coming down quick.
Cool things off, didn't it?
It certainly did. Wear that life jacket out on the water. It's going to be boating season here pretty quick.
It must be fun just to ride on the fire truck. I think that's every kid's dream.
I think so.
Every little boy.
I think so.
Little boys are like little puppy dogs. They see that fire engine come through, they chase after it. You know, it's like,
right. Where are they going? Where are they going?
It's red and it makes noises. Oh my gosh.
And I would believe this is part of Scriven Motor Speedway Sports Complex.
And they have the Spec Hosty Band playing there on the fire truck. And, ooh, they sound good.
They all play at Tybee.
And behind them, got some sharks. Gray's Reef National Marine Sanctuary.
We have dancing sharks, dancing...
and there's Left Shark.
I love that. Oh, look at the beautiful reef they built.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty. Goodness.
Chatham Area Transit coming on up. And remember, everybody, if you have a little bit too much to drink, look out for these buses. They're free today.
Yep.
There's shuttles going everywhere. There are discounts on Lyft if you live out in the Pula area. So please make some smart decisions after you have a party.
Just make sure you know where that shuttle's going.
Right. Ask before you get
drink
on.
Too much.
End up in Macon.
Right?
That's right.
How do I get home, Don Baker? Check this out. Peach State Health Plan.
Good time. They are partnered with Title I schools in Georgia, especially Chatham. They tour Georgia with fresh produce and turkeys during the holidays. They help moderate income families get around.
Oh, one of their food
love
trucks that they bring around there. Pretty cool. Here comes Callan's Classics. Sherry and Bill Anderson, 1950 Bentley.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow,
Sherry's father restored over 70 cars in his lifetime. After his death, they purchased 3 of the cars in a estate sale auction. His legacy lives on.
That's beautiful. And here's the Coastal Heritage Society. They say they're glad to be back in the parade this year. They have historical interpreters from all the ports along with them. And I believe that's Jamie Ertl I see right there coming up with the 501st Legion, the Rebel Legion.
Yeah. Oh, well, so you're the 501st or you're the Rebel Legion. It depends on if you're on the dark side or the light side, right? Okay, so you help children with dressing up and making them feel better.
That's right. We go visit hospitals and we go visit kids in ICU when they can't get out. We come bring some Star Wars and some happiness to them.
Well, you made me feel better just rounding the corner. I can't imagine how they feel when they see you.
Oh, they love it. They like to shoot at the stormtroopers and blasters, and it just brings them some happiness in the hospital.
And how many years have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about 4.
Okay. And you serve Chatham and the areas around?
Most of these folks here from Savannah, but we have people from Virginia, Atlanta, and Florida here today.
Well, thank you so much. And what a and they all spend their own money on these costumes.
All their own money, yep.
And they have to be inspected, you say?
They have to be inspected so it matches what's in the movie.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's some serious business there, Jay Myrtle.
Stormtroopers, Boba Fett, Ewoks.
They are awesome. They look fantastic, and they have certainly been showing off what they do throughout the country, too. They've been to the Tournament of Roses parade and the Dragon Con parade, as well as a big parade, St. Patrick's Day parade in Atlanta. So we're glad they're here.
And behind them, we had Duck Donuts, new donut shop in Savannah, making their way through. Load up on a few of those. And this, well, we're coming up here with the Air National Guard, the 165th. Out of Savannah. This is incredible coming down the road.
And they have a plane coming down.
That's what I'm saying.
Abercorn Street.
This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, these men and women are just amazing in their defense of our nation, and they've just done such a great job. And, of course, they were the host for the vice president this morning.
Right.
Mike Pence coming in there at 9:40 this morning.
And they've done some heavy lifting that we don't even know about in terms of the wars in Afghanistan
all
and
over,
Iraq.
From all the bases, they sure do.
They tell us about the fun stuff. And we get to go along, and we also went along with them to Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
After the hurricane. Elizabeth Rollins accompanied them, and he did a fantastic job. Wow, this is really
is
something.
Amazing.
Uh-oh. They're going to get by us?
Clearance. Do we got clearance?
I think they're going to just get by us.
Wow.
Now, that's got to be a nerve-wracking job as that pilot throughout this whole parade.
I think so.
Whoa. Jimmy, you could have high-fived that wing right there.
Yeah, no, I was watching it. All right. Thank you.
The 165th Airlift wing.
That's very impressive.
And here we have the Red Knights Motorcycle Club, Chapter 6 from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, I love Wilmington. That was where I got my first job.
Really? Is that right?
I was there for a year before I came home.
How about that?
They put a lot of miles on these bikes.
Boy, you are, kid.
It's a firefighter motorcycle club that are there to help firefighters and their families, especially in times of need.
Look at this bike.
That's really cool looking.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd need one of those three wheels, I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think all of us
I think that'd be a comfortable ride.
A little bit like lunch right now. Here comes the chicken salad chick right on time.
Yes, indeed.
Whoa, they have a deal going on. Free drink and a free side. Just enter the code STPATS18. Download their app and enter STPATS18 and you'll get that free drink and a free side with your lunch.
How about that?
That's awesome. I love this group, too, because they do so much to help different nonprofits in the community as well. So more than just great chicken salad.
And you can see after that shower, our bleachers kind of cleared out a bit. Checking out Bryan County Emergency Services coming through here. Obviously, Bryan County, as we know, one of the fastest growing counties in not only our area, but in the entire state of Georgia. And this is their first time in the Savannah St. Patrick's Day parade.
Wow. We're happy to have you guys. Please come back. Like you said, Bryan County is not that sleepy county that when I grew up in this area.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's amazing how
Richmond
it's
Hill
grown.
has gotten so big.
Oh, yes.
And it continues to expand.
It does. It sure does.
And keeps moving.
I think they may annex Chatham Parkway soon. But it used to be forever to get from Savannah to Richmond Hill, and now you see, and then the roads help too. The roads are amazing now.
When they did 17 by the Geechee River, that made a big difference.
Big difference.
Because when the tide was high and it was a full moon, 17, the water came over.
It sure did.
It came over the road.
And, of course, living along the water, boat services and helping out in times of distress and need. So important around here with Bryan County.
And here come the Night Stalker Association Savannah chapter. Their trailer is pulling a helicopter. Here comes another plane.
Wow.
With this Veterans Association honoring those killed in action.
Let's go with Jamie Ertl right now to tell us more.
I'm with Andy Caton. He's a 22-year veteran, a Night Stalker, and he was stationed here in Savannah. And you got guys, listen to this. You flew that helicopter in today, and now it's in the parade.
That's correct. As soon as we get finished, we'll put the paddles back on the top, which will complete it, and I'll fly it back to Metter.
And this is the type of vehicle made famous in a TV series, right?
And MASH. You know, this is originally the Army sent them over there for artillery support, but then they found out putting guys in the cockpit and then putting litters on the skids worked out well, and they evacuated over 2,500 soldiers during the Korean conflict, which was about 2.5 years that they used the helicopter.
That is that is amazing that you fly that thing still.
Oh, it's a brand new helicopter. It just works you hard.
Thank you for your service, and thank you for being here and supporting other service members.
Pleasure meeting you.
The Night Stalker Association Savannah chapter, and of course you see right behind it, there are no Night Stalkers. That's the Truly Nolan Pest Control.
Looks like a
80th
mouse.
anniversary.
Wow. First time in the parade. Here comes the Creek Fire Motor Ranch. The president is Matthew Lipman. It's Georgia's newest RV park and campground. It's in Savannah.
And here we have the Irish Wolfhound Club of America.
Look at that.
Look at the size.
Look at the size. They look like horses.
I was going to say. Thought we had mini Clydesdales here for a second.
Feel sorry they got rained on because you know they had them groomed so beautifully for this parade.
I know.
Always love seeing these guys, all these bagpipers who come to town.
Oh, yeah. We're taking that turn up Abercorn Street right now. We got the Irish Thunder Pipe and Drum from Swedesburg, Pennsylvania. The Irish Thunder became the first AOH pipe band in Pennsylvania in 2003, performed their first parade in 1994 with just 6 members. And, of course, as you can see, they have grown. They've created their first CD this past October, and it includes other artists as well.
Wow, they sound fantastic. And their pipe major was Cullen Kirkpatrick, and the drum major was Pete Hand. Good job.
And here we go with the St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, Adjutant and staff. Of course, Langdon Cooper, Parade Adjutant.
Parade Adjutant? Yeah, these guys they got one chance, one day. There's no tomorrow.
That's right.
They put it all together.
And boy, did they do a tremendous job this year,
Boy,
as usual.
Good job, Langdon. Good job, John. Good job.
All right. right, as we can see, that's a lot of the traffic on the side of the streets is making its way north here on Abercorn, which means that the parade has already passed by those locations. They're making their way down into the downtown Savannah area and City Market towards River Street to enjoy the rest of St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we certainly want to commend the adjutant staff, the parade committee on a wonderful job today. Jimmy Ray is over here just being Mr. Celebrity, but we've had a wonderful time. And thanks, guys, for letting me hang out with you guys.
Oh, it's been fun with you. We're glad we got you off the street and up here where you belong.
Well, I hope that you all had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and please be careful out there, have a wonderful time, and use your better judgment all day long.
Don't drink and drive. There are plenty of options out there. We want everybody to enjoy and have a safe time, especially those visitors coming in from out of town. It's been our pleasure to bring you the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade here and also online at WTOC.com. And we want to thank you for being a part of this. I'm Mike Seeler.
I'm Dawn Baker.
And I'm Jimmy Ray. Hope to see you next year.
Have a great day, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.